kickoff. I mean, Noob was an obvious pop-off player.
Overall, it's not going to be an easy match because they're a good team, but I think we should be fine.
Thank you.
Welcome back to VCT Americas in our second match on this Friday. You got FURIA taking on Evil Geniuses here. Golden Boy back once again. We got Riot. We have Athena. You look like you were about to fight there.
What happened last game?
I don't know.
What happened?
I'm pretty sure I predicted Envy as well. So we'll just move on from that, though. Yeah, I think everyone predicted Envy. Yeah, she was the C9 pick.
I don't know if that's what happened.
Oh, silly Dryad. You just, what a... Okay, you were right, damn it. We'll talk about it later. Now, of course, last week, FURIA showed that kickoff was, in fact, no fluke. Because they managed, through the power of friendship, work together to take out the defending champions and Archie.
That's my line.
Yeah, right? It really felt like it at times, man. But there were a lot of things to take away from this game. I think more importantly, we were coming into this wondering what was going to be the level of play that we were going to get out of FURIA, especially after what happened in Santiago. But since then, I mean, really, this was just absolutely beautiful from them.
In Santiago, they play paper eggs, they play BBL, and they didn't really look very good. So we had our questions on what was going to happen, especially going against Energy. And they looked incredible. They looked like the best team that we have in Americas right now. They were really good at understanding who the passive and the active players should be in the post plans. They were really good as well at making it seem like they had some gaps in the map, and then immediately catching some of the players off guard on the side of Energy. It was so nice. I'm so happy. It was really refreshing to watch. It was like, this is a team that is completely on the same page. Every call that's being made, every strat, every playbook idea, everyone has it ingrained into them. And even then, when they want to pivot in the mid-round, you can see that everyone is talking, communicating, and listening to each other, which is one of the biggest things that I feel like players tend to struggle with, specifically when it comes to chaotic rounds. So FURIA, they don't have a problem. They have that one person speaking their mind. Artson, we've heard him a lot talking and being that alpha, and making sure that everyone is doing what they can. We saw on post plants, on their retakes, their mid rounds, everything has just been so phenomenal by FURIA. I'm struggling to find fault in their gameplay.
Test. Can y'all hear me? Is it too loud? Is there an echo?
FURIA playing up to the tempo we expect them to, or we hope for them to. The energy maybe slowing down a little bit. There was one individual who had the same thought. Let's hear what he had to say.
And I'm telling you guys, rewatch this game and then tell me NRG played bad. They played bad. Say that to me. Like, they're playing the map badly, they're not rotating well. Tell me that. They didn't. They did not play bad. They played honestly above average, and FURIA were just really that good. Which is why I'm saying FURIA, I think, is clearly the most impressive team I've seen this split. Like, it's not close.
He's probably watching right now, so hola, hello, hey buddy, good to see you. Yeah, some great perspectives on that, though, that I think is worth talking about real fast before we go to the interview, because, you know,
Can y'all hear me? There's double audio? Okay.
That 13-10, NRG could have gotten that. But when you look at it, then you look at
Let's
the game,
see.
FURIA were just playing exquisite Valorant.
They were always
I think the sensitivity on this is too loud. Let me make sure.
But even with ultimates, knowing what ultimates were available for this set of FURIA,
Yeah, I
FURIA plays
see.
it one step ahead. Maybe they don't use the ultimate, maybe they use it after.
There's
Thinking
no
of a lock
noise
on
gate.
Pro, for example, that was
We can hear the
exactly
stream
what happened.
twice.
And
All right,
it's
let me
so hard to predict. Yeah, it's
let me call
insane.
tech.
It's so hard to
Let me call
predict.
tech.
And FURIA does such a
But
good
I'm
job
here.
of
We're here.
point as well. I think there was one round where EU on split had walked all the way through A Haven.
They said they can hear the audio twice.
Which is insane, but that's just, again, finding those flaws. They knew that the deadlock had to have
I
some
believe
point.
so.
And they waited for EU to make that play before then distracting and getting on the side. So FURIA, really well played. Huge props to them. I definitely don't think energy was lacking.
It just seems like the noise gate is allowing it to catch like
Competitive team, competitive game.
in
Two
here.
very competitive teams.
Yeah.
But FURIA just so happened to get the better of them in that matchup. And I think, you know,
Yeah.
you roll the match back, it could be, you know, a trade out, right? Each time.
Yeah.
Because they're so freaking good. But FURIA have shown within a short
okay.
amount of time that they have improved exponentially. One of those players as instrumental in all that, it's Alum. He had an opportunity to catch up with Elizabeth.
Yeah, I think you guys are catching some of the like in-game. I'm gonna try and put a noise gate on.
What do you think separates y'all from the rest of the pack?
Test. Is this better?
We feel comfortable. We own this region, so just we know we're the
Is this
best.
better? I've got a noise gate on.
When you say play your game, can you be a little bit more specific?
I mean, we make sure we are not.
Oh,
fitting what
I
other
see.
teams
I
do,
see.
So we should
It's
always
the monitor.
go according to our plan, and it doesn't matter if. we
Okay,
lose
is
a
that
little,
better?
just
I found it.
confident in ourselves and
Yeah.
play.
Best luck today.
That should be better. That should be better. We better?
Furia's win con
Good.
is
Ooh, it's
sticking
hot as a
to
mug
the
in here.
game plan. We'll see how that works out because it's also very similar win con.
It's hot as a mug in here.
TCT, but let's go ahead and shift over to the other side of the field because EG was competitive in their first map against 100 Thieves, but then we go to Breeze and it just fell apart. What can this team do to score a big win here, an upset? Because let's be honest, it would be an upset if EG beats Furia, which is a sentence I can't believe I said out loud.
To be fair, 100 Thieves played really good going into this series. They were always aggressive. They always knew how to play around the Neon, around the Phoenix as well, to get the orbs, to condition these two players to get more space. But it just felt, felt like the game plan, it wasn't bad. It was just, it never changed. It never adapted to what they wanted to do. We knew that it was
Freaking
a
rock and roll. Let's freaking rock and roll.
Towards that seaside.
Much better, Slay. Okay, so today we are playing Furia, which is literally, I think, the best team in the league right now. Lit. Amazing. Super excited. We've got some people coming in. We're gonna be doing some fan chants here in the studio. It's kind of empty, which I'm kind of surprised to see, but I think it's also because Furia, although they are the best, they are a Brazilian-owned team. And I don't think there's Brazilian fans here. I need some lip gloss, hunty. Okay, there's one.
Matter of executing, right? And it's going to be very
The lips are chapped. And one thing about me, I'm not going to allow that to be the case. I want to show y'all the little... They're the best team in NA. Lovely.
Going up against the assistant coach.
They won last split. Lovely.
And let's see how this one works out.
I'm so freaking happy. Look at my little sign, guys. Look at my little sign. Is it not the most tea thing in the world?
That's hilarious. I love how they just start it by going.
Is it not the most tea thing in the world?
All right.
So we're gonna be having this. Hello, Van. How are you? We're gonna be having this for today to show our support. Very much tea, very much lit. We're gonna be giving out some stuff. We're giving out some jerseys. I was sad I missed your earlier stream and was shocked to see the live notification. Yeah, you get 2 streams today. 2 streams today. 1 League of Legends stream, 1 Valorant stream.
That's funny. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna play more passive, and then
It's freaking lit. It's freaking lit. It's freaking slay.
I'm like,
Dude, 3-0.
When I'm not holding it, I'm just gonna keep it right here.
wait a second.
So all can see.
Right? It would have to be
no
shot wall.
I was trying to invite Will and Saber to
You know, like.
come watch the game so they can cheer for EG. I was like, do y'all want to watch a Valorant game with me? And they were like, no. I was like, oh.
I don't know.
Dude, why would you?
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're back.
All right, we don't have donuts. We got breadsticks.
Is
We're
this a
chilling.
comeback?
Could be.
Not
Could be.
good. Donuts and breadsticks.
You don't know about donuts and breadsticks?
Okay, no
Come
problem.
on. A zero's a donut, but you get a 1, you have a breadstick.
It like
No.
looks like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I gotta make sure this noise gate
A 2.
is up.
We'll never know. It doesn't matter because he doesn't get there. Oh, FUD defeats Kuala Noob.
Oh, he won.
Assistant coach
Nice.
picks up the win over the Star Duelist.
It happens,
Amazing.
you know?
Amazing. Hey,
Dude.
sometimes
love
things like that, it all breaks down. That's cool. So EG is going to be getting that first pick.
Body built like
nice
what?
Any advantage you get
Like a
coming into this
dancer.
matchup against Furia is
Like
gonna
that.
be a big deal. So shout out to the
Let a
assistant coach for pulling
camera.
that one off.
If he a dirty hoe, then throw him in the hamper.
On their attack side on that
What snackies we want? Look what they got me, y'all. They said hot price. They said it's high school again. And you know what? I will be devouring.
Go back in that server. Love
love to kind of review and make sure that everything is good.
What else they got? They got little turkey sticks. They got a little bar. They got the honey stingers.
They're gonna need a lot
I love
of plans because I feel like Dan Furia's
little
the type
calm
of team.
bar. I love when they just got food.
Shut down one of their plans. They're so capable of being able to have something
Like a
else in the back burner.
If
so that
he
they
is
can lean on
dirty,
for that
how it
next round.
throw
So you
him in
shut down
the
one idea,
hamper.
then there's another one right behind it.
Oh my gosh, are we just getting started? Are we just getting into this? Oh, y'all, I think we starting.
Haven and Throw, especially
Okay.
for this up, they're
Get your
really
snackies
strong
and
maps for this kind of Furia.
Let's
We
ride
started
out.
map of Haven last week.
Let's ride out.
And it
We
was
sharing?
a
Here you go,
map
Pookie.
that
BK,
didn't
thank you so much for the
didn't
35 months of
control on
support.
the A side. It was very weak.
It's
They only had
time,
Thomas
y'all.
and
We get
Zerka
into
map.
the EG.
Yeah, and it
EG.
was red. It was rough. It was so difficult to play around it. And again, you.
Oh my
you
gosh, we
understand
real life
that they
just
want to
getting
play where they
into
want to
it.
Get a little bit more proactive on the
We real life just
on
getting
the other
into
extremity.
it.
But it's still just something that is predictable.
Yeah, I think when you know that Supa is going to be lurking and
What is that?
do his best to get a lot of those picks, you can shut that down pretty easily. And Furia, they're going to stick to this regular comp, which I think makes a lot of sense. I mean, a limb on this Neon has been
Oh, I see our
There's a lot of versatility.
general
there.
manager.
He's been so versatile. He's been so good at abusing the team's util, making sure he's going with those kind of aggressive pieces.
Oh, I'm waving. He's not seeing me. That's awkward.
Really easily. And it is going to be a
I gotta pretend that I didn't wave
think
now.
It's really interesting because for me, for DUs and on Neon at least, he's so
I love
good
Combs
at
headband.
being that solo duelist and doesn't
I feel like all the people in here are
Folks, let's
EG.
get ready and send us over to map 1. You got your casters for this one, who I've been tossing to for way too many years at this point. God, I'm old. Here's Brennan's sideshow.
I'm ready to win.
Me too.
making us feel old as well. It's crazy.
Let's get to it then, man. I mean, we got Furia, we got EG, two teams here with different expectations, I think, over the course of the group stage. You can say that again by the look of your face here.
Zin
We're
was
still looking
looking.
forward to it because from what Furia displayed in that matchup the other day,
Dude, it was sick.
it was unbelievable. They look like, I would say, the best team in Americas currently, from what we've seen.
And I think I would agree with Finesse in that they look like the best team that we've actually seen so far.
Was he on the desk?
Across VCT. I mean, he was on
Y'all
his
think
coach
we
team.
gonna win today?
He was featured on the desk.
He's a fan.
Don't worry, my eyes were taking a long
I
blink.
haven't been paying attention.
No, I mean, they were talking about the
Yeah.
Furia
EG,
versus
stand
NRG
the frick
performance. I
up.
agree. It was
Let's
just
go.
genuinely phenomenal stuff from Furia. But this is the first time that they are coming into a game and they are massive
All right, guys.
favorites. And I think
We gotta get
that's
this dub.
kinda true all year.
We gotta
Even
get
when
this
they went
dub.
in their first game up against the
Please.
Crew sub
Come on,
roster,
EG.
Yeah.
people were still saying, "Oh, I don't
Trying
know
to
about
lock
this
in. I'm
Furia
trying to get a
squad.
dub. I'm trying to
They could actually
celebrate.
lose this game."
I want to throw that thing in the circle one time. You know what I'm saying? For my team.
But it's the tune has definitely changed.
I'm
Like, Fury have been
disgusting
gaining more and
on
more and more
Sova.
respect, and this is the first game where they are.
Remember, we are
massively favored.
interviewing a pro player today. It will either be Calm or Okeanos.
Handle this one. The trade is quick indeed. Digizine.
Okay, Digizin. Okay, Digizin.
Quick little two-piece and out. A quick little split into the A side as well. Stunted for now, but Superman is already
Let's
going to
keep this up, baby. Let's keep this up.
If there was any signs of resistance, going to be firmly stopped in its tracks.
And they
Don't
just
let
took a
them
little
breathe.
pause here as well, waiting to see
Don't
if
let
there's
them
gonna be a
breathe.
response from Nerve and Artesine.
Wait, why do y'all hate
It's
Haven?
amazing
What?
placing Artesine that gets them
what Haven
even
do?
through that A lobby area. And now it's just about closing out. I think this is one of the big things we've got to pay attention to in this game, Brad. Can EG close out advantages when they're up?
Yeah, the game the other day was not ideal for that one. The first round that they won ended up losing the follow-up anti-ecos.
Just gotta get
Consistently,
some
just
more.
need to hold on to these advantages once they get into the spot. But this one looks pretty set in stone, I have to say. Post-plant positions. Tucked crossfire from Hell and Graffiti.
Ooh.
Slow down,
Nice.
stuns.
These supposed to be the
Lord.
champs.
Really good start for EG.
He's supposed to be.
EG are going to need some things to work well for them.
They
here.
supposed to be the winners.
Big performances from individuals. That's an absolute.
And we got them
given.
hiding, running,
In order to
scared.
overcome with how good Fury has been looking, both
Wait,
individually and as a team,
he's supposed to be
they're
the
gonna need
champs.
Individuals, not just Dujazine, because Dujazine
No.
is the guy for EG right now.
Y'all
You
must
know,
have meant
get him
somewhere
battling,
else.
get him
Y'all
back.
must have meant somewhere
Yes,
else.
aggressive duelist, putting up in his hands on defense.
Y'all must.
You know that you can rely on. But I'm looking for other people on EG, if they ever open this game,
Y'all did. No.
to step up and have outrageous performances. You've occasionally seen
Throw it in a
like
star,
Superman-
up,
yeah, like
down,
Superman
side,
who just
side,
turns up and suddenly
other
drops
side,
30.
other side.
But they're inconsistent, the rest of the squad, in terms of when they
Don't
get to
jinx
those
it now. You
performances.
right.
My God, do they need them today?
It's correct.
Now, hold on, this is
Right.
a stack of bodies. Smoking the wall to hide you from the dart. Yep, seen this one. It's cheeky.
You were saying that these were the rounds that EG have got to convert.
They have to, don't they? you get yourself into a winning position.
Across the world, these are about average 90% conversion.
Oh, okay, Oki took out 2. Oki took out 2. Okay. Okay.
The Jazine
Supposed to
and
be
Com
y'all's,
safe hands.
yeah.
Okay.
They're
A great beginning. A really solid beginning to this game here from EG. Com 2 away from getting Hunter's Fury online
This
as well.
not
So
a
they
map
might be
I
able
like to play. It's a
come up
bunch
with
of
some
long
strategy
angles
around
for
that.
round 3
No,
ops.
round 4, something like that.
Oh, you gotta be like really
Bit of damage on this
like
bonus round, and then
intentional
they
with
can
your
start to
movements.
squeeze back onto Fury.
It's a potent one for EG. You got what, 2 big guns, big rifles being handed into an ex-Guardian and a Bulldog. Almost level in terms of the full buy that FURIA now enabled into. Definitely do some damage. We'll see though, it's all slow to begin. EG. Not really posturing anywhere, just looking for signs of life, seeing if FURIA will react, but they're going to take the first step forward, stealing up the orb over towards A.
I like the defensive setup from Furia. If it was going to be something fast on a bonus, they have 2 players ready to defend C,
Just
3
shooting
players
into
ready
the
to defend
void.
the fight over towards A long. And you play retake B. Now that it's not a fast round, and they know that from EG, you see the defenders spread out a little bit more, and Koala Noob picks up this middle of the map.
just into the void.
And critically Com. They pick up the orb, so he's one away from an ult of his own. They've handed over the spike to him too, so it looks like that might be the goal. Drone forwards.
Classic
clearance.
Yeah, classic garage fake into a B take here, I think. And then if Com looks to plant, he can drop back and play his Hunter's Fury, along with Bowers sending over these long-range nanoswarms from spawn.
A lot of that pressure, fast lane up, Paranoia as well, whipping its way across the side, but no one is home. Nanoswarms can be causing a bit of issues. The turret does need to be dealt with. There it is, broken for now.
Okay.
Bit of chip damage occurring. Superman going exploring in one hell of a time to take Nerve. His head's clean off the shoulders. Jump spotting around. This is an aggressive play by EG, looking to take it one step further, but hold on, bit of miscommunication. Qualnoob surely should have been spotted, but he's the one that at least bring down Okeanos. And Digizine, though, will look to stem the bleeding, make sure that this round is within their grasp. Nanoswarms are going up and over. Long-range artillery going to be flying in.
I really like this from EG. They put themselves in a great position.
And a Hunter's Fury as well. It's a cherry on top. Plenty of insurance policies. The tap
Nowhere
is
to
gonna be
run.
down. Beautiful idea for the bonus conversion. Time still ticking here. Furia getting necessary kills here, but the players are dropping, falling, damage done. And
These supposed to be y'all champs.
Smoke plays down, but
Hold
again,
on, I'm making a sign.
This is EG
Oh, I
for
don't think there's no
conversion
sign.
on their bonus round.
I want to make a sign that says these y'all's champs.
EG. Control the map at the beginning just in case Furia throws something at
These
you.
y'all's champs.
Go into a garage fake, B plant, and then crucially, in that kind of post-plant transition phase, the 3 players that are not required to play post-plant, they push forwards and make something aggressive happen in the C connector. That allows Com to extract himself, and Com and Bao just play the world's safest post-plant to absolutely lock up that B round. That is lovely.
Yes, Potter, get him hype,
Exactly
get him
the plan,
hype.
and Furia found no opportunities to disrupt that plan. And I think that's really, you have to do that against CG. You can't allow them to run on the map. You've got to, I think if you're Furia, believe that you're the better team and start trying to look to contest them.
I'm calm, it's calm.
Slow
Get them
start to the
digits
beginning
in,
of
get
this
them digits
round, but
in.
It's been working for
Pete.
EG so far.
Pico.
Digizine, Outlaw. Primed and ready. Any sort of peaks. Now asking for a bit of a clearance. The drone's going to be committed there, just in case somebody has slipped into any sort of gaps in deep in A.
They're not going to want to touch short particularly, though, in this round. You know that Furia's economy is not great. So that's a danger area, and you don't have drone to go and clear it. So Superman's going to have to be slow in terms of how he takes this spot.
No real stack of bodies. Alan has tons of that information. He's going to be paying the price there. Bullet to the chest. Caught in transition potentially. Digizine has a couple of stray shots.
There we go. Much better.
Lombot placed down though. Signs of life are heard. EG, only got about 35 seconds left before they're going into this. There isn't too much in terms of a pushback.
No, the defense is not really set up to deal with this. I don't think they're anticipating an A re-hit. Koala Noob's got the rifle on the other side of the map.
One thing I must say
really easy for EG to convert here.
that I'm noticing is they're playing a lot, well, from what I can discern, they're playing really disciplined and like slower.
Time can't get away from them.
No.
No.
Oh.
Still active, but eventually dropped and toppled. 8 seconds remaining.
All right, Okeanos planting. Okay.
Themselves into that post-plant position.
All right.
Kuala wide swing. He's got the rifle.
All right, it's 2v2, y'all.
A 2v2.
It's a
Game
2v2.
at this point, EU though, not quite the right weapon for the job. Just a marshal in his hands, and he might be putting his own body on the line to set up Kuala.
The 2v2. Come on, y'all. Lock in.
Waiting for the smoke to dissipate. Now moving in, it's up to Okeanos to see if they can shut this down.
Let's go! That's Oki! That's Oki! That's Oki! Let's freaking go!
That one was a bit more touch and go for EG.
Let's
They left
freaking
things
go.
Really tight in terms of the timing. It's not like EG knew, like we did, look at the minute map, that A wasn't heavily defended. If Kuala had been here and they'd been gambling.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh, wait, we kind of, these y'all's teams?
Really difficult.
Yes, Oki, yes.
And now Furia up in the hands
That
of
boy
Alex.
love to
This is
talk
where
mess.
Furia need to get on
One
board.
thing about Okeano is he gonna talk some
Time
mess.
to
He
speed
gonna
up
talk
and
some
around like
mess.
this. They've been playing slow going. Most of these rounds, bit of a take towards that A lobby area. Deep Nano ensures that Talon did go into that direction with the operator. Won't
Gonna
be able to
talk
play
some
there.
mess.
Just poking and prodding though for now by EG.
Why does it say it's 11:15? No.
I'd like to see Furia getting a little more aggressive in some of
I'm
these
looking for my
moments, you know.
roommates. My roommate's
A walk
supposed to be
down mid,
coming.
A little bit of a garage peek off this A noise that's been happening. But EG have been slow at the start of the round, so I think Furia struggling to understand exactly how they're getting into position.
Go digits in.
But look at Alam, he's on such a passive
Oh,
line
let's
with
go.
the hop.
And they're still
Let's go.
contacting, walking up most of the space, but not
Oh.
too far. Lambot's going to be heard by Digizine, communicating that to the rest of the team, and looks like, and it feels like,
Dang, y'all scared or something, Furia? Like, what are you
have the A short
doing?
space, you have the A long space. Now you're going to start to feign like you're taking
move.
pressure towards garage.
Com's normally good at this. You know, he calls some nice feints in. Okeanos with a fake teleport as well. Pulls Koalanu back to check into spawn for a moment.
Just trying to soften up the A site, and so it all lies into the shoulder of Alan. Stun. It's going to be ricocheting, at least helping him out for but a moment. Paranoia though does connect, but EG is slow going to get themselves into this real spot here. The one-way smoke is being
Okeanos is down.
With that kill, I'd say he might have just done a bit of a number on them, the reveal, but there's no really follow-up, no gunblade inside over.
Okay, nice, 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 nice.
Good tracking towards the back of that side.
EU is low, EU is low.
Needs to be reclaimed. This is getting dicey. But in the end of the day, surely
One more.
not Nerve in a 1v2.
One more.
Snake bite. It rebounds. It pushes Superman into some very uncomfortable territory.
Let's go!
Another
Wait!
kill claim. 3 in a round for him.
Wait, what
big
is
round for EG.
happening?
A fantastic one. They have just
What
kept
is
this
happening?
momentum going off the back of a successful pistol
Why is
constantly.
it?
And they're doing the same things again. This is a re-hit into the A site. Recon Dart finds so much value from Com as well, never broken.
Yo, I feel like everyone in here is an EG fan.
I'm really struggling to see from Furia's perspective where this excellent
Let's
team with so many
go!
fast,
Let's
reactive
go!
protocols
He hype
disappears. This is now
AF. That's what I like to
just
see.
looking
I
at
love
the
it when they got the
world-class
energy.
defense team.
I love it when they got the
Line in
energy.
middle of the map and they're just not crossing it.
Good
No
neon.
reclaims,
Oh,
no different
I saw that
information.
too.
No, nothing at all like that. I mean, you've got
He
to have
did
some
eat
level
that,
of play.
period.
The noise is cut, and there's 30 seconds of silence.
Period.
There
5
has
and
to be
0. Yo, I need a
information
sign.
gained around the map there to figure out where exactly they're ending.
I need a sign.
You could just
These
see across
y'all's
there from the
camps, for
Furia,
real?
Coaching booth.
These-
Shaw unable to make it.
These
for
the
game
people
today
that
because
took
he
first
recovered from
place.
some, I
It
think
must have been
minor
someone
surgery.
else. Had to have been
So
someone else.
Instead, Camino stepping in.
Had to have been.
Might have a bit of an influence in moments like this. You're down 0-5, your team actually
Like,
does
that don't
need
even
to be
look right.
a strategic adjustment to how they're approaching the game.
So right now, just too stagnant.
Is it the
Passive
same exact
Furia
team and
was
everything?
called The timeout for.
And you know what's lovely is that coming out of this, Digizine is picking up an operator.
Yeah.
And you're expecting Furia in the next round, probably once they get rifles
Can't
back,
be.
to go aggressive in some area of the map. And Digizine's just looking to punish.
Yeah, the slower pace here. Knocked down as well in terms of weaponry. Furia not going to be working with much in this round at all.
Got a whole
Looking
sign.
to try and change anything.
That's
You'll be looking towards the next round
giveaway.
here. But for EG's game plan, it's all going right for them as well. It was the attack side of their Haven, I think, as well.
Alright,
that
here we
really
go.
struggled. Their match the other day.
And when I think of EG, I do think of this slower, controlling pace, where they're trying to shut down aggression early on and be quiet in terms of where on the map they're trying to hit.
I think it's so crazy because you can
This
kind of hear
round-
them talking.
It's pretty similar to the anti-eco they played before. They cannot allow the clock to run down to 30 seconds and then be walking into Bucky's.
Yeah.
So
And
for all that we're giving EG a lot of credit for how they're playing the attack side, you might need to step the pace up a little bit on this round.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
I heard
concerned
that
with
C9 lost.
left in the tail end.
9 lost to.
Doesn't give you room
I
for
didn't know
error.
he was right there. Like literally
No,
barely
watching
missed
those
his head.
bullets whistle past his nose.
Oh, he's sucking in his breath. And here,
Yeah, this
it's
is
a bit of poking, isn't it, with the attack side op?
this is the
Barely.
danger, I think.
Barely.
45.
The attack side op should be
seconds.
great in the next round, but I am worried about the clock here.
Yeah. There's no gamble stack from FURIA.
But there's Bucky's everywhere.
There is, lurking around the corner. There's dangers here.
Where are they ending?
I don't know. Don't know what the plan is.
30
They're going over towards B. They might be
All right.
sorely
They
disappointed.
gotta be about
here.
to
But it is only Allen with a
get
pistol.
into the.
Yeah.
They might have found the right spot.
Possibly. Stunned, rebounding, and that's the connection that he needed. Hunter's Fury as well. That's going to be helping out.
Okay,
It's
one for one.
uploaded, and EU, yeah, happy
Okay,
to
2 for
oblige.
1.
Push through,
Okay,
no
2 for
watch
2.
by Bao. 14 seconds left in
Superman
the style of
planning.
play to nail Biter.
We're 3v3 right now. We're 3v3.
But they finally do get that plant down.
C9
Foul
losing is
tag.
like
Well,
finding a
respects
fork in the
it.
kitchen.
Shots from the wall will bring him down. My God!
Oh my
How does he get away with
gosh.
that? Deep TP though, up towards the top. It's
Ease.
Kuala Noob
With
looking to solve the chaos
ease.
into the mix, but Addison dropped down. It leaves it just down to Kuala Noob. And there's not much
Let's
you can do in a
freaking
position
go!
that's like that.
Let's freaking
Listen,
go!
I'm getting worried.
Yo,
for EG.
they're
I'm not
locked
gonna lie on some of
in.
These rounds, but they are getting it done.
And you've
They're
got to
locked
take a step
in.
backwards. Nobody thought EG a 6-0 up to begin this.
No.
Absolute perfection from them.
Duh. Because we the
way in
perfect
which they're
house.
dismantling Fury, yes, they've got
We
nailed
been
by
perfect.
moments.
That
They
been
are
us.
taking things
really
to the
playing
very
it.
edge
That
of
been
the
us.
egos. But in general, this approach to the attack side is working perfectly. Now we have to see if Fury's adjustment is good coming out of the tactical timeout.
Let's freaking go.
Because this is where they took the tack timeout to try to adjust things. And we wanted to see a bit more mid-round aggression. We'll have to see how EG deal with this adjustment.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be taking a listen in soon enough as well to see what's going on.
It's all quiet early, though, for EG. Very similar on kind of ideas. And again, that more passive look from Furia. This time, though, getting in front
If
of the
we were
smoke over
to
towards Bricks is a
interview
bit of a difference.
I definitely would want to
Listening
ask,
EG.
like,
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna smoke short when you read around, okay?
Do it.
oh, they are locked in.
For now,
You hear
You can walk
them?
through that maybe, Fob.
smoke a bit.
I'm down for you to
Okay,
take the
Val.
All right, listen. We're gonna fake C. We're gonna fake a C split. Walk back down. Take bomb bow.
Yeah.
Careful.
Dang, got the whole calm.
You'll go back.
The whole game
Wait,
plan.
let's just pick it together. Fuck it. Ready?
Douglas, I'm a blind. I'm not gonna blind.
Walk back towards A now.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke.
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
1, 2. Peek.
Starting C.
Keep it off.
All right, let's start going towards A. There's two.
Okay,
There's
let's
two.
wait.
Come A. We're going fast.
Come.
We're going fast.
That's 3.
Fast, boys, fast.
I'm coming to Young.
I don't have
Go triple long. Go triple long. Me I and hear you.
Yeah, we go quick.
Go close. Go careful close.
Yeah, I'm shocking for alarm bell.
I'm smoking heaven in 5. Smoking heaven in 5. I'm
Oh.
backside. I'm backside.
Val's dead.
On your backside, Douglas.
Go right together. Right.
Graffiti right here on the left side, guys. Graffiti, neon. Dead. Two spawn.
Two spawn. Nice.
Okay, okay. It's 2v3, y'all.
White spawn.
It's 2v3. Uh-oh, it's 1v3. Everybody get one, bro. Everybody get one.
Absolutely
You're
out
not
of
even
pocket, they're
stressed.
calling Superman
Everybody get
unkillable.
one.
to come back to him over towards A. This is the first round, though, that Fury have been able to make it work, and I think massive credit actually to Allen. I didn't see that enormous strategic adjustment that I'm looking for, but instead Allen alone on the A site, because of that fake that you heard Com calling, a lot of his teammates have been pulled over towards B and C. He had to hold this alone, and he actually did a great job. Being able to pick a player off and survive. But yeah, Fury
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what homeboy said.
I don't mind the attack calling though from Con.
No,
It's still nice.
I think that's clear, to be honest. Some of the most clear comms that we've actually seen, but I can see where the time pressure is coming in.
Yeah.
Because they are really taking their time to make sure that everything's cleared, there's no mistakes being made.
Yeah.
But then that adds seconds onto the, takes it away from you.
It was also a 3-person fake on the C split,
Right.
so
Gotta sell it somehow.
they were
Right.
late getting in back towards
Exactly, yeah.
Superman.
They were
But that's
rushing around
fine.
at 30
Everybody get
seconds.
one. We just gotta
Possible if they
navigate
look
this
at that,
back
they'll say, okay,
to
next time we don't
our.
actually need Okeanos.
We gotta
just
steer the
throw
boat back
French.
to our like
Similar
route.
kind of ideas again, though. They go over towards C, find the pit, take an ult orb, default. Allen on a different line though with this off.
Look at that small little sliver
Missing as well. It's EG. Oh my god,
Missed.
what a damage. Shredded.
Missed.
Down to 30 HP for Alim. It's got to be careful, but over towards A, EG, they are hard abusing the fact that there is no reclears happening over towards A short.
I think he could find a shot through that little sliver is crazy, though.
Crunch in one of these rounds as well, because Superman's just realized
He's just been sat there for 40 seconds.
Yeah, he can just walk down short for free. It's very strange the way that FURIA are approaching this after we were talking about how good they looked last week.
Yeah. They do have a lockdown for the retake, though, so looking to play.
Get their little one. Ain't nobody stressed.
Zadson survives. He'll be able to have this. He's already in the prime position for it. There he is, primed, ready, waiting in his grips. Finally lets it loose.
If he gets the plant, we'll have the Hunter's Fury, but I think it'll be too late to kill the lockdown.
It's going to be a little bit too late there, isn't it? About 5 seconds remaining.
Right.
These players are going to get detained way out into the open. They are all corralled into the corner. There's 3 of them tucked up. Any sort of follow-up might be absolutely brutal, but it's not quite there. Bit of an exchange of weaponry. Alam's trying to play gun game at the same time as this one goes off. Still, they have time, synced up, grouped up, and side control now for FURIA as well. They have completely pushed EG into the extremities. Not in a good spot here, but it all comes down to these first shot accuracy. Someone needs to tap this spike, at least pull them out into the open. There's a Hunter's Fury. They waited a long time for this one. Whips its way across, double face onto the high ground. It's Koala Noob, and he's shredding them. Chopping them all down with that rifle in hand, eventually brought down. Alam's got to try and hold down his angle. It's a bit of miscommunication is what it feels like, but really down to the wire. It's FURIA who managed to clean it up.
What happened?
If you want to try to learn how to position yourselves on retakes, take a look at that from FURIA. They had completely pushed EG out of the map.
Oh, I think they about to do an interview, y'all.
They had people holding every angle. I mean, a player up towards heaven, a player
they about
on
to do
a
it.
short box.
They about to interview me,
They
y'all.
hadn't done was create some level of the diffuse pressure.
I know you're good.
They did that. You see how much the positioning advantage is favored towards people like Koala Noob and Alim here, just getting free kills, sorry, on people peeking into them. Very nice protocol actually from FURIA on the A retake with lockdown.
Yeah.
But mostly, again, the one game where you could say FURIA are enormous favorites this year, and they're 6-2 down on their own map pick.
Exactly so.
And now Potter gets another opportunity to adjust the game plan a bit, because so far EG have just been conditioning. We are slow at the start of rounds. We have not thrown a single fast hit in against you. Every round has essentially been some level of fake as well.
Yeah.
Anywhere that our Soba's putting pressure, we're going in the opposite direction. This is the perfect opportunity for Potter to call, all right, now start following the Soba util. Now throw in a fast hit that isn't a fake.
We're crediting FURIA, I think, as well when they were playing against NRG for getting one step ahead of the NRG timeouts. Always trying to predict what plan they were going to be coming up with next. They're trying to get ahead of it by one layer. We'll see if they can anticipate this by EG, whatever the change might be. It does seem to be the more obvious play of what you'd want to switch up if you're EG. Okay, now that they're adjusting for your slower pace, time to speed it up, but sometimes obvious can be good, sometimes simple is good too.
I would like to see FURIA try to punish A lobby at some point here. They must realize that EG are taking that space too easily. They're going to play passive on A again.
Much deeper alarm bot position this time around, though. Maybe that's the adjustment.
I think this double swing might be the adjustment.
Yeah. Turret swinging through. It's a good play by FURIA. Immediately coming up with adjustments for what was missing.
Yeah, it's a lovely trap.
Yeah, gaps towards that A short, A long position.
It's somewhere that Artisan's been running the turret before. They just haven't had the world's most aggressive reaction off the back of it. And Alim is constantly changing up where he's playing with the operator. Tried A for a lot of these early rounds.
He's got deep control.
What a timing on that. Yeah. Con was going to try to force this off a contact play. Oh, he was thinking about it. It's an MTA site, but he's going back over to his lurker.
He wants to make noise for Superman to potentially clean up. He is isolated, inserted here. A couple of shots. He's lucky to be alive there. The wall just saves him. Backs himself out. 60 HP.
Another spot where FURIA don't really know where this is ending.
No.
Is it B? Is it A? But the players are not looking to actually join up, hold hands, and go for an info replay.
I mean, the deep space by Alam surely has got to help. They can get the stack over towards A.
They're playing just for the 4v3. Player advantage, A retake, but A is pretty tough to get going, especially when Koala Noob doesn't have smokes or paranoia to help you.
Yeah, and I'm seeing double Nano Swarm ready in the back pocket of Al. They're really biding their time. Wait until there's about 14 seconds getting players in position before they even tap. Look at his first signs of life. Finally, plant down, extension into the round. That swing by Superman is just insanity. Way ahead of most of his team there. The timing passed. The turret is going to be spoiling the party. Guns need to be out. Com asserts himself back onto the line, but he's got an operator who's going to be meeting his match there in terms of the firepower. Alim needs to be accounted for. Stun just missing, but a glide with a shorty finishes it off. Job done. Bow finish there. Third round for FURIA.
FURIA seem very confident in their A retakes. There are a number of moments where I think a lot of teams would be trying to flood onto A or deny A, and instead they're playing for A retake. And to be fair, to their credit, they're actually playing it really nicely. This round, I thought Superman might have had the opener too. He's having a game.
Yeah.
12 and 5 currently, alongside Dejazine. He was the
Yeah.
player that we were saying has to step up if EG want win conditions. But I think a lot of this has been carried by Com's calling as well, and just a better macro approach to Haven so far in this half.
He's really trying to work the map. Putting a slow squeeze on it, ensuring that garage control, big priority, running fakes.
Now, if this was a 6-6 half, though, which is still possible, that would be an immense recovery from FURIA.
Yeah, they're well on the way to it. Building it up one round at a time, but they've got to keep it perfect from now on. Stray shots and spam, and an adjustment into the setup too. The Sentinel Uto this time making its way back over to B, over towards C, garage area. The money got knocked here for EG2, so they're not going to be working with the best.
Still running the same slow defaulting rounds, though. This might be one of those opportunities, though, to have what looks like a C fake split be real. But no, again, they're faking the opposite direction to the Sova utility.
Trying to get there with a drone. Turret's going to be broken. Now that's almost as well to buy a little space and breathing room and shots. I mean, crispy stuff with the Sheriff Bow. Just decapitates Koala Nu, but when you have a little bit too wide there, but you have ults to be expended. Okeanos just out into the open, and it's his players fall. Now the lockdown gets committed. Worst case scenario is going to take some insane shots indeed. And that needs to be broken timely indeed. There it is. Fast lane's going to be propped up here. As much as you can keep that calm composure of your shots. Artisan's got it all locked down.
That's really tough for Bao. They're in a 5v4 when he thinks about putting the lockdown in.
Yeah.
And then just as he goes for the ultimate, 2 more players get dropped.
Yeah.
And suddenly, not only are you on an eco round investing in ult, but you're actually in a disadvantaged spot in terms of your players. And that's tough for Okeanos too. He just gets caught in the teleport, TPing out in the open. But yeah, not too much of a mistake from Bao. I think it's just one of those circumstances where you think you've got a good play, it's worth the investment, and it turns out to go against you just in the final moments. All right, a 4-player stack here from FURIA on A. This is the A lobby pressure that I was talking about.
It's looking different, but nobody is home.
Yeah, funnily enough, this is the first round EG, a group to go fast C.
Looks like that's what they got their eyes set on. Smoke up though initially.
Yeah, using a C progression smoke to fake like they wouldn't be here. So still trying to obfuscate, not just going for a fast hit. Once this smoke drops, they'll go.
There it is. It's going to be a turret waiting onto the other side of things, but it's not going to slow them down. Not one moment. Deep Tard as well. Due diligence with the utility, at least for now.
And now Superman's got the pit. So it
So
should be
there it is.
difficult to retake.
Yeah. Completely denies that one main choke point, but guess what? FURIA are not going to be coming from that direction.
What a nice adjustment from EG, just as they're expecting FURIA to make their own strategic change-up.
Yeah. Bao is going to have a lot on his plate. Here's it, the rumble of the footsteps. That's a good clean first kill, but Alim straight there, back again with the trade. Instantaneous at that. Sliding to the side, he's making himself a very difficult target to try and pin down here. Even with that back pit control.
Oh, what a shot.
Crazy shot. Oh, it just keeps going. Alim, he's a menace, man. Right now, he's dominating. Not slowing down from that momentum of prior. 4 kills, biding his time, waiting it out. That pit's still up. Finally removing him, but the trade intact. For no time.
They don't have time on it.
That is ridiculous.
Wow, that was so well played on the retake for FURIA, but the clock works against them. I've got to be honest, I lost track of that in the midst of it all. I thought they'd pulled that off. What a big round from EG to end up recovering there, despite Alim's magic from the flank retake. Which, by the way, perfect decision to go for a heavy flank retake. 0 people retaking through that pit. I think the denial there from Superman. Superman getting the shorty kill onto Alim just before he got half, wins them the round.
Yeah.
You see it in the reaction.
That is crazy stuff.
It guarantees EG the lead at the half.
Here we go. I said once more of what was working for EG. That A pressure, cutting noise, waiting it out, but this time there is resistance. FURIA once more here, but this time holding it with just the operator onto that angle. Koala Nu disengaging. Doesn't want any piece of this when he hears all that sound pressure once more. Paranoia is good. He can't really see much, but still, my God, man. Lightning fast, straight into the back of the site. Hunter's Fury to supplement and make sure that they keep them out of the picture once more. It's a good tag. Vulnerability applied, but it's not going to do them a lot of good. The plant is down.
How do you win a 4v5 retake on A without the paranoia, without the smokes?
Very tough. Addison. One away from the lockdown if he gets killed here, but he's not really in a prime position to really be using it. Smokes on smokes in your face. So damn difficult to chew through here, Alim. Just trying to light them up. The fast line gets them all the way in, down to that heaven angle. Bow! Activating. 2v1 now for them. Nerve. He's got so much to do in a spot like this. He's just being toyed with at this point. Bao knows he can play his life. The time pressure already ticking and mounting. The round is won even if he didn't get the kill. 8-4 and a half. That's exactly what we needed to see for EG.
It's an amazing beginning to this match. I think 100% of the people on the English broadcast here predicted FURIA to win this game. Yeah. And I bet, I don't know, 90% of you at home probably did as well. And yet EG have come out with a great game plan. The players are actually on fire too. Superman Bowers had some huge moments. And comms call-ins look really good.
There's some magic in the venue here today, absolutely, for EG. And now we're going to send it down to Liz. She's standing by with a very special guest.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. And yes, part of that magic is EG's Chim Chim here, who you're usually with our friends over at the LCS, but you've joined us today on the side of VCT Americas. First off, welcome. We've seen your watch parties. You love Oki's trash talking, but now that you are here in the building, able to hear that trash talking and everything else, what is it like being here?
It's amazing. The crowd is very much alive. I feel like we got a lot of EG fans in here. Am I correct? Yes, ma'am. I also have a little question. These are y'all's champs?
I'll talk to my stats guy. We'll get back to that. But now that you're here, you've seen the game, can you tell me, can we have any prediction on a scoreline, any prediction on how this can go? I know you're going to say EG 2-0, but like, I want to get nitty-gritty specific.
2 million to, what do they got right now, 6? 4?
Yes, exactly, and that's exactly valid. I mean, I know you have a couple goodies over here for the audience here, not at home. I'm so sorry, guys, but we have some goodies from Evil Geniuses to throw into the audience. So after you, madam. That's it. Oh my goodness gracious! I know GB is usually the one giving out free stuff, but here we go. That's a whole jersey. That's a whole jersey. Wait, can I have that? No, it's okay. That's fine. Good catch. Madam, all right, what do we have next? What do you have next? Oh, those little clapper thingies. We love... Guys, you make some noise for Chim Chim if you want it. Come on. If you want EG to win, you better make some noise for the stuff you're getting from EG. I want to hear you one more time. Thank you. Good toss. Now, friends, I'm sending it over to Ren and Sidjo because we have a game to get back to.
They're coming for your job, GB. They're coming for your job, I'm telling you now, man.
Chim Chim was saying, are these your champions? Which it does bear reminding people, FURIA are undefeated against America's teams. Yeah. They ran through kickoff, no problems, came back, beat NRG, who were the best performing team out of the America's teams at Santiago. FURIA did lose, obviously 0-2 in the playoffs at Santiago, but those are against, Paper X and BBL, not the America squads. Right now, EG looking like they got the better of them. What a world we're in today.
It is topsy-turvy. We were talking about the beginning. EG needs to keep the momentum
we
going
is back.
Into advantage spots with
we good? Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear everything? Body T. Body was T. Body was T. We've
doesn't get much better than that.
Yo. That was fun. Oh my god. That was fun.
The smoke go to reposition.
League of the Legends on the Valorant broadcast. Where haven't I been at this point, guys? Where haven't I been? That's the real question. Let's just go ahead and get the list. Where haven't I been?
Immediately finished off.
Alan is playing a game today.
Because we need to cross that off. Thank you, Kali.
Right, Alan is playing a game.
Now they've left the spike though.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I'm literally living a dream. I'm just out here talking mess on broadcast, doing whatever.
Difficult to
What's up, Viva? Hello.
FURIA
the set I'm wearing, the little fur, I need it to be blue. I need it to be blue, so I made sure to. Is something wrong?
Yeah, it is a bit greedy.
They looking at me like something might be wrong.
Play there though, and Digizine's just trying to speed things up, knowing that the team split up on the map is Furia, but they find themselves in a winning position now.
Thank you, Queen. Did they get it from the back? Did they get like a pose from the back? Should I look back at it?
One shot to the chest with this gun here, but playing positions.
Should I look back at it?
Waiting for the right time to strike.
Okay, we can't lose after I just talked mess on broadcast. We gonna have to lock in for a second.
It's not gonna be plain sailing.
Oh my gosh, somebody said your butt looked great in that shot. My roommate said your butt looked great in that shot. Period. I be in the gym.
As they got into the sites as well. But
hitting them,
much harder to
hit thrust or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're looking to be slow and controlled rather than aggressive,
I'm dead.
whereas Com's calling so far has all been him in control of the game.
Period. Okay. I ain't know I had it like that.
Very different challenge.
I'm gonna have to watch it back.
Digizine, he's primed, posted.
And it shows. I'm freaking dead. I gotta watch it back.
Contact, Artsin. Happy to see how much he can really take here. Triple face.
I come to serve.
Go A.
Yeah.
I come to serve, and I'll do it every time.
Rotation, EG, like, well, okay,
Don't let me be in no backless dress now.
Yeah, I mean, EG might beat them here in the foot race.
They get a bit of a move.
Oh my gosh. Did I lay it on too thick by saying like these are y'all's champs? Did I lay it on too thick?
A little bit too much to deal with there. Superman revealed up.
What I mean?
To be a little bit late to the party, so clean up.
Because why are we losing now?
More players surviving.
I talked all that mess for us to lose.
So you can afford a single death. I thought it might get a bit more dangerous, especially once you upgrade into a judge. Com nearly had an opportunity to win the round. Gifted to him.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, it should have been scenes right before disaster. And somehow he gets away.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of the one guy with a marshal going over towards C.
You deserve a period.
It's actually better information to know which site they're stacking on. This is the round that EG need to win, though, to keep this advantage.
Gun round was an up bonus.
No, it was perfect. Okay, period. Yo, Liz, she smells so good, y'all. Like, the perfume is still lingering here. She smells so good.
Across, you know.
I thought you meant league champs.
One of the things I was most impressed with.
I do be over at the LCS. They did shout me out. They did shout me out.
But a support Utah surrounded him to, you know, put him in positions to succeed. Excellent stuff. Okeanos, who could get tricky up here. TP, and that's
okay. They clocking in. They clocking in.
Smoke now propped up.
We gotta get to 13, right? It's 13.
Is immediately dissuaded.
13, correct.
Love that aggression from Oki. Very happy to make
Come on,
the
boys.
situation like that.
My pride is on the line. Let's go. Let's go. We got to do a chance.
No armor into the next round, but all good. You got the plan down anyway, so it's not like you're worrying in terms of the money. This was the round that EG
because it's called Valorant Champs, right? Like that's the thing that it's called. Like it's called Valorant Champs.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Lock it the frick in.
Furia were playing a little bit more
13. All right, let's go. Let's go. We need 4 more.
Perhaps
we need 4 more. We got this. We got this.
This time, no even footing. Furia finally get a couple of rifles going. A heavy stack of bodies from EG as well. Looking to put a bit of a defense on.
Yeah, and no bricks. No brick smoke to try to push back Digizine.
Digizine, no, he just goes down anyway. It's an open sight line. Furia happy to opt in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they'll just take the team fight.
Dart. Missed here. Oki is alone.
Just a little bit.
Whips it around. I think that's a mouse into the keyboard moment.
He's made the noise dropping off that box too.
Yeah.
Furia know there's at least one defender here. And a double push.
Telling my roommates, thank you for coming.
EG going for it. They have to make something happen here to win a 3v5.
Oh, they've been squeezed.
There's no alarm bot on the flank.
No, there's not. EG. What? Hold on. Hold on. Broken immediately. That's in. He's been shooting today.
Okay. We're not giving up. We're not giving up.
He's going to be mating a lot more resistance. Where that came from. Furia. Quick to
I've seen Superman 4v1. I've seen Superman 4v1.
Any more mess here. Plant not even down yet. Are they just min-maxing all?
I've seen him 4v1.
I think they were just trying to make sure that they weren't getting squeezed from multiple directions. But you know, once they take down Okeanos, who's the sole defender over towards A, just looking over towards Superman.
Now hunting out the gun.
Yeah, trying to get the gun out of his hand is good for a couple rounds from now.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
He's actually got the lowest money.
4 more, y'all.
the rest of
All we
his
need
team.
is 4 more. All we need is 4 more. We got this. Let's lock it in. Let's lock it in. Like Okeanos said, let's lock it
The
in.
lead that they had at the half has been whittled down.
Yeah, slowly losing control.
One enemy remaining.
You definitely force buy into the next one, but Superman's gonna have a bit of an awkward situation. He could pick up a judge, you know.
Let's lock it in, baby. Let's lock it in for real.
Throw it in the other direction. They go for the Bucky instead, actually.
Furia gonna be up against that weaker defense now. EG have a few stacker players in the appropriate position, but there's going to be a lot on their plate here. Superman and Bao looking to hold them down and backing away. Jump spotted, revealing quite a bit. The Bucky in the hand, though, this could do work. Superman, we'll see what
Come
they
on,
can do.
boys. Oh, they're all right there. Yes! 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 Okay, that's what I like to see, Super.
You fight this guy. We have to. I'm resmoking back to link.
Get to him.
Suck.
Don't let them.
Yeah, Neon might flood with like.
I think he's still sitting cubby. I could TPA later. I'm all watch.
Neon could have any gun.
Scared. Look at you hear them? They scared. As they should be.
They're just holding his passive.
Last player standing.
Period. Period. These y'all's champs.
I just want to point out Superman's orb.
These y'all's
there.
champs.
So throwing
Can't
down
be.
the orb over towards
Have to
C,
be somebody
really common
else.
play for these Vipers. The orb that he's using covers the whole area that he wants to play in. Look at this. So this little corner that you're playing next to the Fox, he's put the orb offset a little bit so that it completely
Jeez,
obscures it.
man,
So
he was
can be
on
inside of the
site.
smoke
Bow,
whilst
bow.
being tucked. He doesn't have to walk
Oh my
into it
gosh.
and possibly meet attackers already in there.
The Bucky, and the crowd goes wild.
And they did. Yeah, telling you now they did.
Oh yeah, definitely a fan favorite.
He did go wild. He did go wild during that play.
Furia's maturity in the comms, because that was me.
Oh my gosh, he's disgusting, y'all. Repulsive, if you will.
Hasn't slowed down. Quick early kill onto Koala Noob. That's your smokes down, at least one portion of it.
He's actually been dying early fairly often in this game. That's his third first death. Highest on the team joint with Allen. And it's tough to play on the attack and defense without your smokes player.
Yeah.
Bow, bow, bow. Hit him with it.
Just leaving Allen as a bit
Bow,
of
bow, bow. Hit him with it.
the map over towards the A.
If an
Yes,
SMG goes for
wow,
Jiggle
wow,
Peak
wow.
and spots the neon.
Is the crowd empty?
Well,
It's
maybe
not
they'll read in that
really
that's gonna
empty.
be a
It's not
CB.
full either. I'd say maybe like
He's rattling off some communication to the rest of his team.
3/5.
He's present, playing full
Like
retake
3/5.
towards A. Shots are
And I
nice.
think it's
Power
because
straight there.
everybody here
Now
is
the
a
enemy tries to
EG
even it
fan
out.
because
Better
Furia is a
overall
Brazilian
for
team,
EG,
right?
that's
So there's not
that
many
aggressive
Brazilians
clears
here
you're
to
actually looking
support.
for from Furia in many of those rounds.
But EG has been a long-standing team. There are some people here from C9 and Sentinels, like I see their jerseys on, so I'm assuming they played earlier. But I think Envy versus C9 was earlier, so I'm not sure why there's some Sentinels jerseys. I also see a 100 Thieves jersey. But yeah.
Dart's waiting in the back pocket once his drone fades away, and look at this. Good
It's like
protocol.
3/5
Play around
full.
this kit. Up and over the top, the rest of EG are going to be flooding through. Someone needs to trade that one out. The Super Minute, yeah, okay, just drops down. Immediately removes ads in. This pit's still in their faces, but Nerve surely spotted out now. Letting loose of that snake bite.
Come
Surely
on,
not
boys.
for the wall to counter spam.
Let's go! Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go!
Holding down to the fuse, you got to lock in.
Oh, you're not gonna tap my boy out.
I think EG are just feeling on top of the world right now. Yeah. They've really got these big moments and the confidence to go for the fight into Furia. I'm gonna say too, Furia recently, in fact not recently, the whole year, have been playing at such a high tempo. They've been making decisions very quickly. Today, they look sluggish. It's actually EG who are
Let's go.
on the attack side, or increasing it with some of these like double info reclears. They are just playing the better game right now.
We've been playing a better game. 2 more, y'all. 2 more. 2 more and victory is ours. for this round.
They'd love as well. They get off to a very strong start. They're just spotted a glimpse of a couple
Two
of
more
players.
and victory is ours.
To take that fight entirely. Alan, though, got the space he was looking for, but doesn't want to be caught out into the open there.
He's only got a judge as well.
Yeah.
Right here.
A lot of ults online on the side of FURIA, but it's about converting it. Past
Two
a
more
certain
and
point
victory
where
is
you're already a
ours.
player down. Going to be looking to commit. Bit of exploration, making sure that they break some of this Killjoy util. Deny info to EG and look for a couple of picks off the back of it. It's a TP though committed. That's Kiana's looking for information. The A short angle fully cleared. Com no, curtain drops. And oh my, it's gonna get dicey. Messi.
It's a 2v3.
It's the gunplay again.
It's a 2v3,
Rifles
guys.
well trained. FURIA ready for it. Nana Swarm ensuring that there's no
It's a 2v3.
instant reaction. Okay, Digizine just got to watch from the wings now, but now looking to see if they can set this one with a bit of pace in motion.
That's a 1v3.
Line is perfect. And it leads
Ditches
it
in.
into Digizine's
Ditches
hands.
in.
1v2.
Ditches in.
Cutting noise, slowing it down, walking through the motions, but just trying to hunt out where these players could be.
It's right there.
Tuck tight. EU could be in trouble.
One enemy
Oh
remaining.
my!
Ditches in.
Oh my!
Oh, so close.
In the end,
It
EU
was so
barely gets it
close.
under control.
It was so
It's a great
close.
shutdown in the end
Oh.
from EU. Another little
It
stutter
was
step
so
throws
close.
on
I thought he
Digizine.
had it, y'all.
But man, that first shot was beautiful too.
I thought he had
And
it.
EG have got two players absolutely firing. Digizine and
Oh
Superman
my
at
gosh,
any
he
point
almost had
look
it.
like they can win you rounds. Here you see the double-edged nature of going for that mid-round aggression though. Three players on a wall drop. You know, instead they just
My booty
defensively
cheeks were
stand. If that
clenched,
was their
y'all.
read, they would've
Absolutely
crushed
clenched.
that B
It was
exec as
so
came in.
close, bro. You tried. You tried, and that's all we could ask for.
Seconds a bit earlier.
We can't ask for nothing else but your 100%. And you gave us 110. So let's move on to this next round because we got 2 more points that we got to get. Let's lock in, baby.
Oh no.
Can't dwell on that pass. We just got to get past it.
Oh, please don't let this work.
They saw Superman get a clip and they were like, I want in.
Take their
If there's
cheeks
any
in this one.
justice in the world.
It's gonna work.
Take these cheeks in
It's
this
gonna work. Tell you this gun's good.
You should run.
Lockdown committed, respect.
Yeah,
shown
that
by
was close.
FURIA.
That was
They
super
have 5
close.
luckies. They have to jump at this lockdown. You have to.
They do.
Like, you
but
literally
they're
can't play
sitting there,
retake.
They're trying to hatch some eggs at the moment. Hold on. Pocket. In the corner. Good stun. Connects. Digizine. Go on. Jump on it. Jump on it. No! My God. Shotgun v
Was that
shotgun
neon on
action.
neon crime?
It's messy.
And again, I think this is just karma for buying 5 buckies into the round.
3v5? We might have to just go next. Oh.
Such a tricky economical round like this.
I
where you
believe,
know that
though.
EG at least are going to be buying some level of this kind of stuff. Getting it into a spot in short. I mean, it's dangerous even in the first place to try to get it into short, but Alizin's ultimate should secure them a nice round victory here.
It goes to show as well, FURIA, they don't have any breathing room here. Willing to commit ults even if they're up against the eco. I don't blame them.
Bao should be dying to a human here. There we go, rather than the spike because he needs to get his lockdown online. And so Bao's got the
Alright,
option
so
of playing retake on one of these sites against FURIA.
9 to 11.
Normally the Killjoys
They
are
need
gonna
4.
lean towards
We
playing
need
a
2.
retake,
Let's
but
just
we saw Com read into that on the previous half.
Yeah.
let's just go ahead and get these 2. All we need is
This is
2.
not locked up for EG. No. They
All
are
we need
2
is
rounds
2,
away
baby.
from winning
All
the
we
map,
need
but
is
also
2.
2 rounds away from being a tied game.
Absolutely. You were just saying,
It
you
is
know,
two.
the lockdown, yeah, you have your picking choice in terms of where you want to play retake.
Lock
but
in.
Not all clear cut. EU's got an ult.
Okay, boys.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to be careful about that kind of thing. You don't want to be committing to playing retake at the start of the round. But you could well find an opportunity at some point.
Surely, this next one is ours.
FURIA, they clearly have their sights set over towards Garage. Early on, Alan, again with a stun, lays down a bit of a path to victory. He's just skipped past most of this one. The turret was pulled back. Let's see if it makes a difference.
They've been taking early Garage as free as they like.
Even a deep alarm bot, look at that.
Yeah, EG have had 3 players stacked up. I like the alarm bot as well because if they heard that noise cue, they might not be expecting Alim to be tucked all the way up here. If EG go for some kind of re-clear in Garage, they're going to be walking in.
Okay, reactive Hunter's Fury off that one. The drone being used. EU sidesteps.
Okay, calm.
It's worse for the wear, but he's still alive, and that's the important
Tried his
element.
Yeah, that
best.
would have been such a nice pick for EG to get.
Yeah.
Because it
I
would have
really want to know
allowed
how
Bao to
he
then play around
knows
his
where
lockdown.
they're standing.
Now they slowly make their way back over towards C. It's about that minute mark.
Nobody's re-clear Garage at any point, and
No.
Alim's got this info.
Stack of bodies over towards A. Deep TP into the back of that site.
Such a
Gonna
pretty
give them
gun.
all the information.
And that one looked like Maokai.
Calls for the committal.
very heavy push down on the flank as well.
Yeah.
So committing extraordinarily to this flank retake.
We saw FURIA do this, and they're a little bit too slow to the mark. But we'll see shots just barely missing with a gun in hand.
It's
Fast
crazy
lane.
how it barely misses
Ducking
on.
and weaving, and he's still there. Guess what? He wants to take the fight. Bullets. Oh my god, almost getting shredded there, revealed up towards it. Lockdown should buy him a little bit of time and space forwards. That stun is good. This is
Oh my gosh, what happened?
being put into a bloody blender.
It's such a wild lockdown position.
What is happening?
Man. Bao rips his lockdown
Guys.
from like grass.
Yeah.
And it barely does anything. I mean, I guess it gives you garage control.
What is
but all of the
happening?
FURIA players responded
We
to
can't
something
lose.
quite unusual very well. Look at this lockdown in the replay. It just forces the FURIA players to get on site, and EU gets to lean into what he loves doing most, which is taking these long-range fights with a Vandal.
Boy, lit.
Maybe playing a little too cleverly
Oh,
for the wrong
boy,
good there. At no
lit.
point going for the garage reclear. Didn't get that free kill on Allen, which I think is a little egregious. And now they're on an eco round, and this game is going to get tied up.
Yeah. Almost certainly here. It's EG at last. Minute time are being taken. See if you can
Okay.
correct the course. But like you
They
said,
need
Josh,
3.
Buddy
We
is already
need
broken
2.
here for EG.
They
FURIA
need
are gonna be in a
3.
prime
We
position
need
to attack
2.
this level. And not just
Did
that,
we
but
chant?
the lockdown being committed as well. You didn't even get EU's ult out for it.
No.
That's
Did we
how
hit the
poor of a
chant in the
position they didn't
timeout?
feel the need to. They just instant reaction, and credit to FURIA as well, because not many teams are going to be able to make a
Let me
quick
ask.
call and decision, zero hesitation to immediately
Yeah, should we
fill up the back
chant?
space,
Yeah.
right towards the back of the side there.
I think if I had to sum up this Haven game so far, is that EG have had some nice ideas. They might have even
Yeah.
had better ideas than FURIA, but the execution has been wobbly at times.
Asking if we should start our
Some of
first
these
champ.
defensive re-pushes
during this
around like
time.
that. It's either trying to be too clever or the execution of it fails and falls short, and FURIA
That might have
run away
timeout
with the
over.
round outcome. But man, if you've got Dishazine and Superman frying like this and you go 8-4 up in a half, you gotta close. Otherwise, games like this are gonna be how you miss out on playoffs.
Yeah, certainly. I think it's, touched
Come on,
the
boys.
beginning of this group, but for EG,
Come on, boys. Don't
this is one of the
don't throw it
harder
here.
matches
You
for
at
them.
the
You'd love a
we're
win
at the
that's,
finish line.
Yeah, an upset
against
victory
FURIA,
like
an
this
upset victory. I mean, it sets you up so much
Yeah, at the
better for
finish
playoffs
line.
run.
could make all the
Even just
difference.
making playoffs. Martin holding down a container. There's
Okay,
no
one
squares
down.
up. Instant kill going his way.
Dang.
Major first kill. That mid push, not something that FURIA went for on their defense side. And they weren't ready for it though.
Just need
Take rounds
13,
on the wrist,
guys. We
risks,
just
I
need
should say,
13.
on rounds like this for EG.
They have better
He's
guns, don't
taking
they?
A bit of a risk here. He can
So we're technically
Bao.
supposed to lose this round,
Bao spotted him.
right? That's how that works.
FURIA. Stack of players. No clear decision in terms of which direction they want to end in just yet because the spike isn't picked out, but
Well, you know EG are going to be stacking somewhere, and it's probably going to be C or A, but you can't
Oh,
really
the
tell yet.
bracket.
Bao could
kills
easily be
all
jump spotting for the rest of the team.
absolutely right. Could imagine. Alan also.
Like, I'm scared to start a chant while they,
Around
like,
here.
locked in. Like, I don't want to.
Jumped
I'm not
Pete
trying to get
past
asked
the row,
out.
wall,
30
smoke popped
seconds
up.
left.
Stack of bodies. This is 25 seconds left. By the way, the spike is still down up by window.
Oh,
Pop it into Mutil.
that fake is going to pull everybody back to A.
There's not a lot of time. Someone's got to get a spike.
What is the
17
spike doing?
seconds. That's what I'm saying, man. Time. They've got a bit of space, though. FURIA. Surely this is it. They're going to lock this one up entirely. Deep TP as well. Gets them into position. A flood, though, with that time pressure. It's EG the one's crumbling and melting underneath all of it. And that's the guns and the weapons for the job. Barely handled in time, but FURIA.
It's tied.
Oh, these anti-ecos on both sides have been squeaky.
No.
Yeah.
This is what I get for trying talking on broadcast. This is what I
He's
get.
also, as we mentioned earlier, playing a great game. Matching Dishazine beat for beat on the Neon. But this is the last chance for EG, really, to win this map.
Yeah.
We can't
Could
let
they get
this
things into
happen.
overtime if they lose? Maybe, but their economy's not going to be in a great
Come
spot.
on,
This
EG.
round right here.
That was a save round, though, technically for us.
Dishazine's the
So this
playmaker,
round,
looking
like,
to
we
walk
have
down
our
mid.
guns. It's time.
He's waiting. No, that's an instant slide to the side.
Whoa.
It's traded, but there's plenty more where that
What do
came
you
from.
mean they died off rib? How is that even
Reinforcement straight there to just
possible?
dish it out.
What a tough position for EG now to be in. You've lost the whole of B, 3v4. Alarm bot
How
blocks
is it
Kong
even
from making a play,
possible?
but he's got to go for something.
Yeah, Superman. Hold on. Could take a timing out of garage. He does take the fight and wins it out against Artin.
It's 3v3.
Kralnov gets
Come
them
on,
into
boys,
a bit
please.
more of a winning position, but they have lost control of main. All three players up towards backside.
Three
This is
v three.
uncomfortable of a B plant.
Yeah, my eyes are on Superman, honestly, because he has been the playmaker for
He
EG.
has.
Not committing onto the main angle. Instead, he's going to be looking to secure a bit more space.
Look at this. What a weird post
It
plant
is
setup.
really strange. It could go wrong in a blink of an eye for Furia. Using a wall to see if they can reposition. And the players just line up. It's no.
Let me put my sign down.
Strikes them down where they stand, and it leaves it into the hands of Superman. He's been good, but time fully against him now.
One enemy remaining.
And yes, you might get the consolation prize of a kill on Koala Nu, but at the end of the day, it's Furia up to 12.
Devastating opening to this round. We said it was the most important one for EG if they wanted to try to close things
Somehow we are down. I don't know how we got here. I don't know why we got here. But we are here, and we need to clutch up. We need to clutch the frick up.
Oki does what he can. He trades out the next kill. But they
How
go
does that
1 for
even
2 in
happen?
Yo, Superman! Yo! You winning the round or no? Come on!
Crazy work. Crazy
25
work.
and 15 Superman.
Hold me back.
Couldn't do anything in that spot. You're getting
Hold me
great
back.
performances out of
Because they
Super
not ready
and
for me.
Dejazine.
I'm not playing, so I can trash talk.
It's map point for Furia.
I'm Yumi.
For EG. Look at the money, look at the buy. I mean, it's a scrap together assortment.
And isn't this one of the things that Furia does best? Double outlaw and an op on their Sova to try to punish any playmaking, any light armor that EG would
If
have
I
to
start
go
a
for.
fan chant and we lose, like
The
that's
economy, always keeping an eye on the money is tight for the opposition when they can.
that's embarrassing.
EG have been going for 3 players on A at basically every round.
Yeah.
You know, they could go
Embarrassing.
for a completely different setup. But they also haven't
Gotta
been
yell with
changing it
me
up too
for
much.
EG here. I got you. We gonna start a fan
That
chant.
is
We
the
gonna start a
change
fan
up.
chant after this.
Killjoy's got a judge and see Cubby.
We have hand created a fan chant
This one that
for EG.
Killjoy tied up.
We gonna start it up.
Zine signs alive. Oh my god, collateral damage there. Alan was not intended to be the recipient of that bullet. Doesn't matter though. Zine will take it. And an overdrive
Okay,
to
so we
evacuate.
up.
Yeah, I mean, good patience actually.
We
I
up.
think he was
Hold on.
considering
Hold on, they
diving in
tryna-
and try to punish Nerve, but he didn't know how many people were right behind. Especially when you only see Nerve
Hold
and
on.
you're like, all right, that's the lurker. And then you accidentally kill Alim. You're like, oh, wait, hold on. Full team here.
And time pressure. Listen, we talked about the Outlaws and the op, but
30
listen,
seconds left.
putting strain on them.
I mean, if you go back into C, Bao is going to win this round,
There's
surely.
25 seconds left.
It's all EGs to take
Hold
it to
on.
OT.
Straight through Garage though, that's where the control needs to be held down because again, Bao is going to be squeezed by these players. He hears the
Yes.
sound and now takes the shots. Time, 30 seconds left. EU, Hunter's Furious, see if he can clear the
Yes!
way.
Yes!
Run! From the brink, he pulls them back. All the way
Oh
to
my
reality.
gosh. Oh my
The
gosh.
Furia
Oh
are gonna
my
look at this one
gosh.
in dismay because this is going all
Let's
the way.
freaking go! Let's freaking go!
What an
Let's
incredible
freaking
round to
go!
clutch things from the very brink for EG. I thought they'd thrown it away. 8-4 up, 6-0
Okay.
lead.
Overtime.
They
That
let
means
Furia get to map
we gotta
point
win by
first,
2,
but
I
even
think.
with a broken
I
bar,
think we gotta win by
they
2.
found the moments. The play from Dejazine,
I think that's what that
is
means.
The biggest difference between these two teams so far. Like that level of I'm gonna go and make it.
Overtime equals
aggressive on the defense side.
win by 2,
Yeah.
right?
Taking that extra line, you know, he didn't feed into lobby straight afterwards.
No. And Alim has had a great game so far, but not much of it was based around defense side
Oh
offense.
my
He's going
gosh.
to pull this out
Oh
again.
my
to look
gosh.
down towards C to
Please,
start the round.
please.
But EG
please.
are remembering we got a lobby.
Please,
for
I pray.
every time.
No, we gotta win 2. We gotta win 2.
Yeah. Furia, again, the defensive setup doesn't really suit towards potential reclear. Koala Nu
Oh my
posturing
gosh.
a little bit, but
I'm gonna
that
pee my
dart
pants,
steps attack.
guys.
Feeling the heat. He's holding down to his smoke cell for a long
Pee my-
time here.
The other thing to remember.
I feel like they perform better under pressure.
Catch contact
I'm
there.
praying they
I
do.
don't think the drone even cleared much from EU.
I'm praying this is where they show
Now,
up and show the
in
frick out.
regulation, Com was calling
have to win
go
by
away
2.
from the Sova utility basically every single round.
Go, boys.
Do they do the same here?
We need
He
is
has
2.
spikes, so
All
I've
we
got to
need is
imagine
2.
this is a real C split that they're ending with.
Yeah.
Looking to change
It's
things
feasible.
up for
I can
overtime.
see it. I
That
see
puts
victory.
everything
It's
on Alim
within
again.
sight. It's within
Pressure
reach.
there on his shoulders.
It's
So
up
back
to
that
them now.
position, And that's, oh god, spoiled by the hairdo. Okay. Just poking up towards the top. And again, it's all on Alim. What can he do? He overstays. Steps to south up. That stun.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Appropriate angles. Open sight now here, but are they going to anticipate this one fast onto
Lock
the
it
flank of
in.
Furia? It's Nerve and Koala Noob
Get in.
rapidly approaching. Looking to fill up
Lock
those
it in.
extremities once more, but he's calm,
Hey.
hold on. He's
Lock it
moving
in.
up to it, goes down
Hey.
a nerve.
Hey.
Smoke up,
Lock
drop
it
down.
in.
Not sure if he saw signs of life from the two of them here. EU might be looking to get a bit more active. He has a dart at his disposal, just spots the one player. Sends it flying. Sorry, Superman was low as anything.
Let's go! One more. One more. One more, y'all. Uno mas. We just need uno mas.
In the replay.
Necessary work.
So calm. I mean, he has been a monster.
It's unreal.
2 players top of the scoreboard for EG.
One more,
We're saying
guys.
Their names, the whole map. Superman,
This is it.
Zhazine.
This is it. This is it. This is it.
56 kills.
This is it.
That's ridiculous.
Outrageous, isn't it?
Shaq and Kobe. Odin spam through the wall.
Kind of close. He
A
tried.
bit of a stop and stunt the FURIA take over towards A lobby.
Walanoob knocked down to half HP, and he was a player that's been falling early in some of these rounds.
Nice. They win this, they win it. They win this, they win this round technically. So
This has been a slow map so far for both of these teams. Not too many fast plays off the rip. Very cautious. Take flight. The pressure could not be higher right now for FURIA. Stay alive in this map.
It's a nice snake bite from Superman.
boys,
It'll give time for these
secure
8 players to
the
come around.
win.
And EG were playing
What
the
do you
big
mean? Thought it
defensive
ends at 13
pretty
rounds? They
aggressively
went into
before.
overtime because they both went 12 and 12. So that means that they have to win by 2.
Glide to the side, cuts it up, cross
One
that
for
placement.
one.
Not ready for that one. Sensitivity.
One for
not even
one.
high enough.
I mean, the Shaq and Kobe comparison's perfect. He crossed him up.
Yeah, absolutely.
End it here, boys.
Sharing back and forth here, FURIA.
End it here.
Back into more passive positions, but these kills are still being claimed regardless. Oki again onto that high ground. It needs to be a trade, and it's there. Digizine straight on it.
It's 2 for 2,
Action
but
here
they're
from
running
it.
out of time.
2v2. Smoke still propped up in time.
They have nothing to lose.
Problem here. The tap to see if they can pull out the next wave of resistance.
One more?
Gino, it's got it in their control, and this needs to be denied. It's the fuse being stuck.
Let's go!
Savior once more for them.
Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! They did it!
Everyone's expectations.
Let's freaking go, EG! All right. So we struck first. We got first blood. We just got to win the next map, and we win it all today. Oh my gosh, let's freaking go. Oh my gosh, let's freaking go.
In those 26 rounds. A great game, honestly. I thought at one point EG had completely let it slip, and yet they had that resilience to stick in.
Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go.
It's massive.
Let's freaking go. All right. One more map. One more map. One more map.
Pearl coming up next. It is their home territory. They decided it, and now they get the right to see if they can
Nasty. 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 Let's freaking go. We out here. Holy! We up in there. We up in here. Let's freaking go. Bro, I really thought you jinxed him for a sec. No, like, that's serious? How I go on live stream and that's when they start losing. I'm over here talking about this y'all's champs. Straight face game, where you at? And FURIA heard that and they were like, and you know what? Let's turn it up a little bit. Let's turn the heat up a little bit. And they sure did. And they sure did. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little bit terrified, especially when we hit OT. I was a little bit scared, but they pulled through. One thing EG not going to let me do is look like Boo Boo the Fool on live broadcast. Period. Period. Oh my gosh. Will is watching.
Want to find your fastest server every time? Express like a pro and optimize your connection in one tap. Express in game without ISP.
One more map.
Express and shield yourself from DDoS attacks.
I asked Will if he wanted to be here, and he was like, no. I was like, oh.
Gaming the express way. Fast,
oh.
competitive. Outplay the world. It's time to express.
They ate you up. They did. They did. Wait, I want to go on the broadcast. I want to go on the broadcast and see. Y'all said I was cheeked up. Y'all said I was cheeked up. I'm trying to see what it looked like. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick so we can watch together. Trying to see it too. What is it called? VCT? VC. Valorant Americas. Them boys shooting today. They sure are. They sure are. All right, let me see. Window capture. And I'll do this. There we go. All right, let's go back. I want to see. Y'all say when I turned around, I should have looked back at it. Well, let's see what it was looking like. Where was it at? It was during halftime. What was it, like 8-4? I think it was. Oh, here we are. Here we are. I'm trying to see what it looked like. The back. From the back. Thank you. My little edge is messed up. It's like it curled up a little bit, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Levon. Dang, she is moving. Oh, where'd she get that from? I be in the gym or something? I be in the gym. That's crazy. I didn't even think about the positioning. I was like, let me just throw. Dang, cheeks everywhere. Cheeks everywhere, truly.
FURIA's only 5th map loss in the entire Americas, like entire.
There really was nothing but cheeks in y'all's face.
Your madness.
Well, they helped us out by picking Haven. We got a lot of good.
It truly was just
on it last week, and
cheeked up.
Thought and Douglas were farming. They were farming. They were having fun, and that's setting us up perfectly for map 2.
Well, best luck on map 2.
Map 2.
And you heard it there. FURIA drops a map, something that we have not said much at all this season. Outside of those losses they took internationally. So it goes to show you just how significant this victory was. But
oh, please, you playing that. I did not.
Of course, EG
the recoil when I jumped.
Let's dive into
the little wing.
There were a couple of big things to take away. I mean, we could talk about Superman.
That's what hitting legs 3 times a week do for you.
My guy lived permanently on that seaside.
The little wing.
There's like a little chair back there.
Yeah.
A little lounge chair, you know, maybe a little bookshelf.
3 times a week, ho. Period.
It's amazing.
He has a nice little hut on the sea.
And we gonna go more.
I think that makes
and we
sense,
gonna continue.
I think that's one of the main
okay, we
reasons
gonna do a champ this next time.
So good. Was super anchoring.
We gonna have to do a
champ.
champ. I was just nervous to start it, but
that he required
I'm not going
to shut it down for the rest of this team. It felt so good watching EG on that defense too. They were so solid.
Wait,
what they wanted to do. The rotations were on point, and a lot of the information plays were pretty good. And that was a concern that we had going into this map. We said that it would probably go the way of FURIA, but you see how EG made these adaptations going into the defense as well. It was very dominant, and you are utilizing those pieces that were strong last time, but were not enough to close it out. So you have a DG Sin that is getting a lot more aggressive, being a lot more present on that A side, and then you also have a Superman that is
okay. So now we just have to win this next map. That's all we got to do. We just got to win this next one, and we're
like you said, was so
soaring, bro, and we're soaring.
Super hat was kind of insane, but
all we gotta do is just one more. Uno más.
What?
Because the
You got
assistant
this.
coach won the skirmish.
That honestly,
Freaking
man,
got
Five
this.
seconds. We should have seen it.
we should have seen
We
this
should've
coming.
seen it coming.
It was in the stars the whole time. Right? No, it is important though to note like what we were seeing was just incredible output from two specific players, right? Digizin as well.
I
as
think
Superman. And
Superman,
he typically does pop off on Haven. It's been a pretty good match.
trying to
for him.
catch
But
these
we always
guys'
see, we
attention
always
to
know
start
he's
this.
got that output. He's an incredible slayer in his own
sure
right.
we're all on
This
the
time
same.
around, he was really getting that job done on that A extremity.
It just looks so good because he was able to get set up a lot more. You see a lot of what they were struggling with last time is taking space and holding that space, both on attack and on defense. And here, they fixed those issues. They know that the approach cannot be so passive. It needs to be playing forward and utilizing, again, DG who is a player that likes to go in.
Yeah.
Look at that little
and
helmet.
even like the clutches, the amount of clutches that both these players have.
I guess
has
you
been
get like a
insane.
different
And for
kill
Supo, we
icon
talked a little bit about this
based on what
just
gun you're
seconds ago,
using.
but his holds were insane. His ult usage made it so annoying to play against when
Wow,
you're
it's
on
quiet
that
in
attacking
here.
side trying to get in. And his util usage just in general has been so beneficial for EG, being able to retake, being able to post plant. He's always annoying, especially in those clutches, getting those 1v3s, 1v2s, 1v1s even. He's so consistent with it too, specifically
kinda
on
quiet.
Haven. I feel like we need to see his stats
That's
on
his
Haven.
map.
Because
Yeah.
this is literally his
Oh,
bread
they
and
turned it
butter.
back up.
Viper on Haven.
They
plays
turned down the
backside on
broadcasting
City.
here.
Yeah,
It got like silent.
So good at it.
Yeah, well, the question is, though, can he maintain that composure going into Pearl, right?
Yeah.
Because if he's able to get that same level of output that we just saw on map 1, which is going to be tough to do it back-to-back, but it is possible given his talent. This could be an EG 2-0 if they continue to play the way that they're playing, which is wild. But of course, it's FURIA. You can never count out FURIA. And there are a lot of things working against this squad.
Did I
but let's go
start
ahead and
the
hear what's up with the
VNC?
assistant coach. We got Camino standing by, head of map 2.
Here, the assistant coach of FURIA, we give our well wishes to Shaw, who is recovering right now. I want to ask you, I just talked to Potter, and she said that part of that win was because you chose Haven. Was that part of how you lost that map, or was it something else?
I don't think like we had like a good drafts and a good game plan. I just feel like we joined the server a little bit like
Everybody locked in.
Also hot like and good trades like we wasn't having like good comp. So pretty much like in second half we were able to like to fix it. And I hope like in second map we are like just joining like in a better shape.
I hope on the second map they don't fix it.
I feel better, Shaw.
Personally.
Of course, that's right. Wishing nothing but a speedy recovery for Coach Shaw.
Personally, I
That
hope
being
they
said,
do
though,
not
let's go
fix
ahead
it.
and
I hope
focus
they
on
continue to
map
lose.
2, and you heard what the assistant coach
So
there,
Pearl
was talking about there,
is
Riot.
EG's
And now,
pick,
you know, you just felt like, hey, we had a
which
slow start.
means
We weren't really getting what we wanted
this should
here.
be the one that
That's
we
fair. That's all well and
we
good.
are more
But
comfortable
obviously,
on,
two players on the EG
we're ready
side that were
for,
controlling the
and we're
game
gonna crush.
entirely, no matter what the other side was doing.
And that is so important from beginning to end. But yeah, you do see a very slow start for FURIA. It was a 0-6 where, you know, they kept winning rounds and we kept looking at each other.
Yeah, we're like, huh?
bizarre.
What is happening?
Huh?
They end up closing it out in overtime, and I think this is good to warm up and also to go into a map that is going to be very difficult. This map of Pearl that is coming up was incredible. This is the map that we were talking about, FURIA, saying how they were pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
So I
This
wonder
has to
if
be it.
EG is ready for it.
Yeah.
I mean, they picked it, right? It's insane. Like, I wonder if
Wait,
they have...
EG picked this
EG
map?
picked Pearl, which is wild, which is why I'm so confused. But I'm wondering if they've cooked up something, because that's how Potter likes to live.
I'm nervous.
Just like, be creative.
I'm nervous
and
for our next
I just
game.
have this vision of Powder in the bushes writing like playbook out. She's like, I know what you're
She has
doing.
the death note.
I know what you're doing. All right, well, let's see how this one shakes out. EG are currently up 1-0 over FURIA. Can they close it out? Over FURIA managed to force a map 3. You're going to have the action commencing in just a little bit. Brendan Sideshow will see you on the other side.
Let's go, EG. All right, we got 36 seconds till it begins. Also, we got a Riftbound tournament after this, so I need them to win quick. I need them to speed run it. Oh, my friend and my roommates are chit-chatting. They've introduced each other. They're just yip-yapping together. You're just
Doing it.
yapping.
EG up one map in this series
I love it.
with Furia.
I love
This is
seeing my
subverted
people talk to
everyone's
my people.
expectations, goes without saying as well. And Josh, you know, you were saying at the beginning, this is one of the first games where Furia have not been the underdogs coming into it. Wonder if that's played a part overall. But for EG, they picked Pearl heading into.
All right, here we go. We're going into round 2. When there's a timeout or when there's a timeout, I'm gonna call for the first fan chant.
So
I'm gonna just do it. I'm not gonna ask nobody. I'm not gonna ask for permission. I'm gonna ask for forgiveness type beat. You know what I'm saying?
I would not have been surprised if the map veto had gone.
I just gotta get over the nerves of public screaming. Not even public speaking. Public screaming.
I think just because we're going on to EG's home map here,
Surely I don't get asked out, correct?
They are
Surely.
any more favored to close out the series than the scoreline would suggest. They are 1-0 up. That's a great advantage. But I think it's still going to be difficult. They had their struggles closing out that 8-4 lead. They need to get off, I think, to another hot start.
All right, let's rock and roll, baby.
And it was
Get
Furious
some of these
that
quackers.
just destroyed NRG.
Oh, quacky.
They had no idea what they were doing against it. There was a lot of sight pops, if memory serves, as well, which would be very different to Haven, where we were seeing both teams run these slower defaults.
Yeah, it was a real cautious game from both teams here, but let's get started. Not a rapid start by any means. Furia are going to be eager to take up control towards B. Long and feigning like this is
Dang, we starting hot.
Hit. Just with Alem as well leading that charge. A bit of supplementary util. Frag back to safety. No casualties on either side. Alem even being able to get out of dodge there.
But the aggression from Okeanos confirms it's a fake.
And that has allowed EG to get a stack of bodies in the right place. Still with that util as well. Nanoswarm's going to be dead.
Nice.
You jumping up about is ready for it. Look at that. Sliced. Down onto the floor. Supermoon ready for that instant response. EU is caught once more.
Come on, in it.
And these strong starts. We said it was
Come on,
necessary
in
for
it.
EG. They're looking like they're keeping it going. Alem, no. Might have something to say about it. Damage done.
Okay.
Prior fight that he had against Oki. He's gone down.
It's
But
low.
that's only one obstacle removed. There's a stack of bodies though from EG.
It's a good break on the turret, though. Allen breaking that turret is going to keep people from EG cemented on A.
Yeah.
Max, you're expecting one player B.
Hold up. Looking a bit more winnable. Deep dart into main. Just to confirm a bit of presence from EG, but they're not moving any bodies just yet.
Especially considering that Furia really beefed that opening. Too late on the genuine A main take on the back of Alem's fake. This is now pretty difficult, actually, for EG to get in.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, look at, you have to be diligent. You have to clear all these corners. That's going to burn time off the clock. And there's Astra Stars waiting in the back pocket for Nerve.
Yeah, Nerve's still got one to play round.
It's going to be a pull onto the spike as well to add even more pressure in terms of the time. EG have got to speed this up, get a bit
Literally
of a
on the
move
edge of my seat.
Already you can see it and hear it. Time ticking onto that spike, moving into more passive positions. The pull, it's going to be used nice and early here, but that's the first kill claimed. And now the squeeze being placed onto Alem. He's got to try and box his way out, fighting past, take the stick half onto it. Oh, no way! Alem! Oh my God!
This rookie has become a phenom in the last couple weeks. What have they been feeding him since Santiago?
What the hell was that?
No, genuinely, what the frick was that, guys? That was a free point.
He was not the star of the show. Oh my God, the last couple of weeks he has been. What was this? He's got laser accuracy off the classic.
That's ridiculous.
He drew Superman off the defuse as well. Oh my God.
Locked in and disbelief in the booth.
Yeah, but I can't believe it, because once you land that first ghost kill onto Nerve, that should be wraps.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like
Raid
it.
boss
Okay,
down.
well, we won't have to worry about him in this round.
Marshall in the hands of Digizine. It is that week goodbye because EG.
We won't have to worry about him. Hello, double bubble.
Reaction time test. Doesn't end up passing. Stepping forwards as well. This is Artin looking to confirm that kill. Molly. The Bowser doesn't quite connect into the appropriate position.
Come on, y'all. Land these shots now.
Wide, but Hoki's still there to supplement.
Guys, land these shots.
At that. EG. Looking to see if they can get a bit more of a move on here, but Nerve still holding the back with his back to the wall. Guardian in hand.
Guys, we can't let them get momentum.
Slaps him back down, straight down entirely.
Can't let them get momentum like
Second
this.
round out earned up for Furia.
Fairly clean.
Made that look like he was playing the tutorial. Like,
into their bonus. Kuala Noob 2
on,
away
guys.
from getting his Phoenix ult online.
walk in
Not
for a
impossible
second.
that he could play for it in a pre-planned position, but I'd imagine that most of the time that's going to be used, if it is in this round, as some kind of post.
Why is nobody playing mix?
Ah, those are nice shots from Nerve.
Just too new. Nobody's like. Oh wow.
That's how it's done.
Well, EG have not got the fastest start going.
Come on, boys.
Alim's incredible play has left them down 0 and 2, but this round, you got to put it on the board.
We got to get on the board.
When you're the underdog in spots like this, you can't afford to go 6-0 down like FURIA were on Haven and believe in yourself to be able to push things to OT. I think you got to just start fast and early.
Yeah. Almost certainly here. Looks like game of just trying to farm up the orbs as much as possible.
No, they're poor. They have guns.
Play to put up some of that resistance. Good swing. Better shot. It's going to be, hold on, a lot of mollies on the util being used to see if they can really carve out a path, and they do eventually remove him. Shredded by the bullets. A-main control given up in theirs, and Koala Doom now earns up to that precious ultimate.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not that
Play,
good.
actually, to get the Phoenix ult online.
Yeah.
Bots are easy.
This is now an incredibly winnable round for FURIA.
You don't like the clap back?
Runner back is ready.
How does Axin want to call this? Are they all right?
Just hearing the stars, and that immediately just lets loose with the stun for Digizine. But
it's 2 pullback smokes on A. They're faking A into a real hit on A.
Just to pull these players out of position. EG re-exploring.
30 seconds
Trying
left.
to take it out. Just trying to hide from the presence of Koala Noob here. Adsin immediately answers. Okay. Here's the sound cues. He's being hunted now, but surely he's just dragged the ire and the pressure away. Now EG just trying to drift back into this, but player disadvantage.
This is so tough to win for EG.
Yeah, stars.
This is way harder than the pistol retake even.
Time's going to be burnt. EG got to hit some nice shots. Tap. Baits out the pull. But look at these players. They're raring to go. Chomping at the bit to see if they can get involved. Alim, what is that shot? It's good by Com, but not good enough. Too many players to account for. Too much to deal with there. And a bonus conversion for FURIA. Getting off to a raring start.
So, like...
Really good setup to be able to feed Koala Noob that ultimate before they got in. And I like the little twist of going for the fake hit into A and then a genuine re-hit. FURIA decided they didn't want to anchor. They wanted to re-explore just in case.
So, like...
FURIA decided not to go for the re-hit, and they were rotating. And Artazine handles them.
Yeah, like... Come on, boys.
What you planning on doing? 4 Buckies on defense for EG. We've seen that round from them on Haven. It fell to pieces a little bit against the lockdown, but Artazine does not have that one in his back pocket again.
He's got the outlaw.
He's got the outlaw and a plan, I'll tell you that much.
Armor. Okay. And they are going to be paying for it, I think. Still brings up those Buckies. We'll see what he can do. Double dash over the top. Colin brought down. Oh, Superman. Oh, we're not going to see another one.
Oh, blind though.
Phil.
He said, I can't see, I'm blind. And still landed that shot. And still landed it.
Doesn't really have a gun to contest this. Let's hope they come to him. Tom is ready to drone. Okay, the Nanoswarm's going to be pulling him straight back out of that, so that's information cut away. But again, what you do without that back hall's control, Cosmic Divide is going to be committed as well, just to see if they can slide this one up, but not too sure what the intention is of it. But he's straight into Bao, who's lying in wait. Spike in the hands of Adsin, but just being toyed with.
Get him.
Baited with, baited
Wait,
with,
what the
jumped
fricky?
around, picked to pieces. And now they strike. With the gun reclaimed from earlier, thrifty win for EG puts
That's
them
good.
back on track.
I think we were poor,
There you go, the Bucky
so
buy
that
works
means that it's
eventually. They
really
tried it
good because
twice.
we had no money and we
50-50
still
with it. I mean,
killed them.
that's a good start for a really low buy round.
I think that's what thrifty
The angles that
means
they're
we were
playing, and the
poor.
way that Superman's doing it inside the smokes as well, by the way, jumps out, but then dips back into the smoke on the jump so he can't be traded. And then he's seeing the traces and just fires back and catches another kill. Some of these angles as well, like the one that Com was holding back holes, not Com.
Let's go.
Devious. Yeah, absolutely
The
devious.
slide off angle, yeah.
Yeah, but also just incredibly hard to clear.
Go, go, go.
Not going to be disappointed really from that prior performance here. This is a full send by FURIA again. Similar with the game plans.
EG are not being able to stop FURIA from taking A main control.
This thrifty, we were poor in one
Access to
period.
the orbs too, so you can see the ulti coming online. Cosmic Divide is going to be
Love the
come
come up.
Splits it up.
started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Overtaking here. Alan is going to be quite low towards the back of his side.
Started from the bottom. Now the whole team freaking.
Shotgun in hand, just for that judge, and there's layers onto this one here. FURIA looking to take it one step further forwards, trying to fight past most of this one, but this could be chaotic indeed.
Oh, the timing.
call is being made. They missed the timing pass, did EG?
Okay.
In control of the situation.
No smos.
It's good work from them.
No smos.
Right to pull back here, but the rest
1v3.
of the party lying in wait.
Now, surely this is not another 1v3 for a FURIA player.
No, it can't be. It can't be. Stars lay it down, but Nerve, you got way too much to overcome here. As soon as the position is spotted out, they should know. Surely, there it is. Trade comes through in the end.
Nice combination
All right.
in that round from
We getting
EG.
that work in.
I definitely thought Comms
Coming back,
could have
baby.
been timing there. But he must have caught a tiny glimpse and cancelled it.
Yeah.
Coming back,
he got
baby.
punished perfectly.
A little bit of overcooking, I should say, from FURIA.
Okay,
I think they're
yeah,
trying to
my
get ahead of
boys.
the lockdown play. Anticipating a lockdown retake, so they're trying to fight that next wave of things into spawn, but they get handled.
Yeah, Colin and Alan were not quite on the same page there, I think, as well. I'll tell you what, I could not see him on the screen. Com did, though.
Could be spotted on a mini-map moment.
And Dejazine has the op again. Kualanoob got his ultimate in the midst of all of that, but now the weapons are not good for FURIA. He's going to force stuff. So this is Kualanoob as the hero for FURIA.
Does have his ult.
I make sure my
Send it towards
throat
it,
is
yeah.
lubricated for
Angle,
the
so
shouting I'm about to do, because I'm sure FURIA is about to call a
He's
timeout.
gonna run straight past that Nanoswarm, see if he can do the most. Oh,
That was close.
my God.
That was
What a
super
bread.
close.
Yep. Superman tucked into the corner. Silently saying a prayer, I think, here. Stun does connect up towards the back, and it's going to be going both ways. Ult even being expended at that rate.
Nice.
FURIA to try and cleave a path. And it is going to be carving up majority of these players. That's spotted out.
Oh, wait, how?
How the hell did that happen?
Yeah, genuinely, how did that happen?
In the astral form somehow, but the coverage was there over the shoulder nevertheless.
Yo, this is a
FURIA,
fight for real.
Just like that, in a good spot, lockdown. Still going to be committed. They feel like they are pressed into the corner, and it gets used on either
This is a
side.
fight for real.
Drop down.
Wait, attacker
This is going to be
wait,
carnage, man. I mean, entertainment
what the
side
frick is
side. There's no
happening?
plan down
They're pushing for
either. Pushing into the backside, trying to break it. Oh my, they
That's
just
crazy.
get it.
That's absolutely perfect from FURIA somehow.
The timing, down to the milliseconds. EG the ones just staring with that one player down. His deficit just keeps climbing. 2v3.
Then I need you to
that transition
clock
period
in.
there, but
Clock
the
in.
team picks up that rifle now. Moves forwards. He's going to try and spot out where these players are. And it's Artsin claiming that one kill. Dejazine left to stand and push back against the door, but in the face of all of it, he can't do it.
Never mind, they might not.
That is a wild round.
That's
I
all over the
cannot
place.
believe that FURIA have come out on top of that. Okiona's play where he swings in, spots 3 players, and somehow threads the needle between all of them? I don't know how that
So they
looks
were
at
poor
that.
and they won.
I mean, Kualanoob's really
It looks
fast
like when
defending
you're
Nerve.
poor, you're
Nerve
actually up.
survives here, by
That's
the
what
way, with
I'm.
a spike and 5 HP the entire round.
That's what I'm starting to get from
Managing
it.
to get the plant down
It's
because of the
actually gonna be
lockdown play. Anytime that FURIA increase the tempo, they look like the better team. But when EG can slow things down, or if FURIA are playing passively, that's when EG have
Right,
their
shall
win
we?
conditions. I mean, at
I'm
some point, I
nervous
feel like
again.
FURIA have got to recognize this, especially when the side swap and we go to defense. I want to see FURIA up the tempo on their defense side. It was way too passive on Haven.
Guys,
But when
I'ma
you
do
see
it.
rounds like that are mad chaotic, FURIA are in control.
Yeah, they can piece it together.
I don't know how.
I don't know, chemistry or
time?
something. But from the calm listenings, they have pretty clear communication.
Well, to some degree, they have very high tempo communication.
mute so y'all don't
A
get
couple of the
screamed
comms
at.
listenings that we saw, one of them was Arnazine telling people to shut up.
Sure, yeah, that was one of the exceptions. But I mean, you listen to other teams and they are they're all over the place with the comms, with the ideas too.
Yeah, I think that FURIA players are very good at.
Never mind. My roommate
playing
said
off
do
each
it
other.
during
Genuinely,
halftime,
their
not timeout.
Synergy with each other and how they push, how they play is normally top notch.
And so far, the game plan for FURIA, it doesn't need to change. It hasn't needed to change. There's been no pushback from EG. They haven't been fighting for a main control. Nothing like that. Just farm up the orbs.
Yeah, I
don't know how many ults he's had up to this point, but it's a lot.
I think he's had 2 already in 6 rounds.
Yeah. And now 2 away from the next. So pretty clear game plan.
Yeah, it really does feel like EG are missing something fundamental to me
Right,
around
here we
the
go.
main fight in particular.
EG locking in.
It is
EG
a bit
locking
harder to
in.
fight now that we don't have Yoru in these team compositions.
Yeah, it's very true.
You could still make it work with the Waylay, but if you're wrong, you've ended up burning a ton of utility early. But the A main fight is just standard bread and butter stuff, and EG haven't really shown us
So
well.
right now, we are poor. We all have buckets.
Timeout. Hold on, hearing all those sound cues. Com's going to be caught.
Not good, I'm assuming.
Loki. Double dash forwards, but no one was even there waiting. Very passive positions. He might have got a glimpse of information, but...
No!
Whoa, okay.
Good lord.
Call for a stalemate. Well, does Addison want to try and push into this? Hold on. Wow.
Nice. I don't even know why he thought he had that.
You're doing filthy stuff all series
Yes,
long
Charm
over
City.
time.
We're
Now
rooting for
unleashed.
EG.
Could be exactly
Oh
what
my
it needed
gosh,
as
what the
Alan
fricky just happened?
Shuts it down and cleaves through them with that rifle aim.
I don't know how we didn't kill it.
Even time for a bit of that min-maxing towards the end.
Truly min-max.
Plan handed off, I believe, to Kuala Nu.
Yo, Charm City, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime and the 10 months of support. Hope you're having a beautiful day today, filled with nothing but sunshine and rainbows. As we root for EG.
No.
Alan.
Superman's now immediately running straight back. Realizing potentially it could be winnable. Barely alive. Scuffling. Slight gap in the smoke is all EU needs. So up to 5 rounds, and they did put up to pretty critical ultimates while they're at it.
Come on, EG. Lock in, baby.
The lead piece by piece here. And back to a rifle round. That's one of those spots, by the way, where Odyssey needs to be peeking a lot further away from the angle. He knows that they're on a light by his opponents. You have to take those fights as far back as you can to avoid getting wrecked by the Buckies and the judges. This round is about Koala Noob's ultimate again.
Yeah, certainly. And I want to see what adjustments EG are making. A couple of pings over towards A main.
Now, there's 5 seconds left, and you do need to buy. There we go. Odyssey and Alan, remember?
Okay.
Guns win you rounds.
All good.
EG looking to refight into A main, perhaps? This setup is an unusual one. They don't have any deep Astra Stars or anything, but it looks like a potential for a trap here.
There's nobody catching the contact towards us as
boys.
Well. No utility. Nothing
It's only a 3-point difference. It's okay.
He's got a second one up at his disposal. And with that explosion of utility, wants to get the hell out of there. Recon barely tagging. Chopping away at the heels, but Furia have managed to really just insert themselves.
That's not good.
They found the weak points.
Oh, that's real bad.
Great play from EU to back out.
We need to start following what Lil Wayne said. Lil Wayne said, I don't bust back because I shoot first. Okay? The wise words of Lil Wayne is, I keep a gun in my boot purse, and I don't bust back because I shoot first. We need to, I think we need to just follow those wise words from young Lil Wayne and start shooting first. I really do. Because somehow, oh my gosh, not he creeping behind us.
They don't even opt into the A main fight.
EG are in a sorry state at the moment here on their map pick, actually.
Yeah.
They need to get Digicine activated, too.
Oh.
If you can get an operator into his hands. They've had an op in his hands a couple of rounds, actually.
You just let them have that one.
Right place at the right time.
Yeah, it's a difficult
But I think you really can't be winning with this guy at the bottom of the scoreboard. It's just not going to be a possibility. The EG win conditions, as we've seen them so far in this year, are the EG is going nuts. And then Superman is up alongside him. Or, you know, occasionally like a big performance out of somebody like Bao or Oki, but in general, it's the Digicine Superman show with some nice calling.
Come on,
That's
boys.
what we saw on Haven.
Let's get the last 4. Let's get the last 4.
EG, but they have managed to get a couple of rifles in play.
Let's tie it up. Let's tie it up. Teton.
Pistol round play here. Neon fake on B. As Kuala Noob once again walks towards Art.
Very similar. I think that turret contact, they've realized,
God.
well, they're not going to
knock them off their tempo.
Potentially
I'm mad tempo right now.
Yeah, it could be an alarm
turret
block.
contact, and then they're going to flash, but yeah, no one's going to be pushing that deep, surely.
Well, Okeanos is thinking about it, but he's not quite aggressive enough to
I get scared every time I see a force buy. Wait, what that mean?
I guess my question is, does Koala
Well,
Noob
force
decide to
buy
ult, or are
mean.
they contacting through Art again?
Comes down to this first fight, really. Let's see how this one goes. He hears the Prowler presence.
Joke's over.
So he pulled back to a bit more of a safer position.
He dead.
Dash active.
He
Control
dead.
whether or not to use it. It's going to be that ult now. Run it back. Koala Noob paving away, but he is shut down. Gets
Okay, so that's his ult.
But the rest of Fury going to be played into the side. Oki is doing a lot now. Really pushing him back. Weaving and dodging, trying to find your way through the one way. Superman. He's got a slight pocket to play in, but as that smoke dissipates, here's the danger!
Oh, man.
Cooked to cinders. Volley into the back. It's up to Bao now again. Can he
3v2.
reciprocate?
Spike planted.
Answer back with a bit of that rifle aim. Player advantage. Still there for Furia and tip-tapping, sidestepping Nerve. Dodging past most of those bullets and claiming all the kills.
The fade ultimate gets followed up on beautifully. And Kuala Noom's molly
You're
is perfect
poor,
too.
but you still buy
Kuala Noom
rifles.
actually comes up with his
Oh.
ultimates thinking, do I turn around to look at a flank here? And his team makes a call.
Or
No,
anything
we're about to
expensive
commit
in
into a big
general.
fight
Okay, so you're
behind this
literally
fade
forcing the buy.
And look at how well they follow up on that. Pushing forwards, even if Anderson has not been able to find both of those kills, Kuala Noom is right behind, ready to collect.
Okie, you're dying to a molly, brother? Come on.
What the hell is going on over there?
Bro,
This is
they have
a
nothing.
really
Okay,
difficult
I gotta start the fan chant. I gotta start the fan chant. I gotta do it.
Yeah, you do.
You want your initial game plan to work, like it did on Haven. Those are the
So
maps where you have
loud.
the
I don't
biggest
think the
chance
crowd
of
can-
success. Your chances of being able to rally back against a team that's, by all evidence, better than you, who's in the swing of their momentum, building up Phoenix ult after Phoenix ult. Third one in 9 rounds. He's averaging 1 every 3 rounds here.
Yeah.
So he's got another one cooking for the end of the half. It's a really tough spot. But they've already given themselves a great cushion to work with by being able to close out Haven in overtime. It does, however, look like we're going to Lotus. It would require some enormous adjustment here from Potter in the coaching booth.
Yeah,
Even
extra
then,
mana.
you look
your
at the
rifle
disadvantage half.
doesn't extra broke. Poor,
Pull it
dirt
back now.
poor.
You have a lead in terms
Looks
of the
like
map.
we're dirt poor.
First one going your way, but you can't let it slip. Lotus is the decider. Who the hell knows? But for Furia right now, firmly in the driving seat. Weaker money as well. That's that signature element of Furia's game. Always going to be throwing the Outlaws into the mix when they can.
Oh, this is the Kuala Noob farming round.
Yeah, it's going to be looking to see if he can vacuum up.
It doesn't normally
kill some
land
orbs.
stars.
There's one. Handed on a platter.
Uh,
Evil Lambok.
Nice.
No, Bao finds that perfect window of opportunity just past that Prowler. Done a big reveal. It's just okay. Shots in the dark, but he does reveal his position now, and he is caught into the corner. So there's the molly up and over the top. If the bullets didn't
Wow,
burn,
that
I'm
really
sure he would have just
kills?
been burned to a crisp.
Nice clearance, because they have been falling prey to those Bucky plays quite a lot.
Yeah.
doesn't even know it, but they're right there.
Starting to catch on a bit more.
But they made so much noise over here towards B that EG are very aware that this is where the things are ending.
Got a stack. Plays in the right spot. That's a very good saturate.
Whoa.
King playing off of it to perfection here for EG. Come with a slight peek. You know where Nerve is now.
One.
Finds the rifle back. This has gone far too wrong for his liking.
The pullback smokes make it feel like he's on the rotate to A. See if Nerve doubles back or whether he decides to commit to this one.
30 seconds left.
He's slow walking.
Yeah.
So he's making these EG players wonder.
Cut all sound cues about 20 seconds to make it to the A side. He will have time.
Yeah, he's got the time. He's even got the time, actually, to be able to get the plant down and reposition.
I think this
get
is
into
what
an
they
awkward
call the
spot.
around the
If
world.
he can isolate one, then he's got the pull to win the 1v1. This is incredibly
They notice
winnable for
something
Nerve in
is-
this position.
Array.
Kind of wide. Pull's going to be used there just in a
All right, Calm is here first.
Disrupt by a bit of time.
Yeah.
Lying in wait here. Cosmic Divide is you.
Oh
Shoulder to
my
shoulder.
God.
Nerve though, back to it all. Superman claims his
Period,
life.
period,
Claims
period,
around
period.
for them. EG getting by.
He definitely tried it.
On rounds
Definitely
like
tried
this.
2 out of 3 of the rounds that EG have put on the board are from Thrifty.
Yeah.
So, you know, things are not going well, but they are finding their moments to trip Furia up. And the idea of just rotating
Thrifty.
fully based on noise.
You were
it's
poor.
really nice saturate too, actually, being able to collect the kills.
That's
but
excellent.
It's mostly because they had
That was
stack.
crazy.
Last player standing.
They were on each other.
Con must have been losing his mind there.
Yes.
Back to a rifle round though, and this is where EG have been struggling.
One away from the ult again. Kuala Noob, you know what the game plan is. Doesn't need reiterating.
They haven't fought for A main once, EG.
They have not.
Well, one time as a like trap react play, but not at barrier drop.
There's really no resistance at all. Since the Prowler doesn't see anything, look at that. Free as anything.
They got the red carpet rolled out for Kuala Noob to just rack up 4 ults in a half.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is just ridiculous.
You
EG
should
in the
run.
past actually have struggled with their Phoenix macro.
Lockdown, hold on. Spotting present signs of life here, and Oki instantly on it, able to trade it. Even just disrupting this one here with the ultimate, but that's a lockdown. It's going to be catching him. Oh my god! Just on the right timing there. Couldn't avoid the bullets though. Almost nice in a moment. Picking that perfect opportunity, and now
3v4.
Cosmic Divider split up the way, sectioning up the site. Fast lane again, dividing up the site, just really making it awkward, I think. Make it feel like FURIA can't get that safe plant down. Bow. That's out of control. This could be pivotal. It all depends upon that kill. He just baited around with his movement. Flicking to the side. Koala Noob in complete
Bao is super young. I'm pretty sure Bao is like 18.
FURIA are hyper ready for these normal defensive protocols from teams on Pearl. The pull that Superman's been going for is also designed for people in that secret dugout area to spam off. But there's util pressure over towards that area, and so EG can't really go for that. We've seen a couple of times people swing to deny the plant and just beef it. Okeanos had a moment, Bao there just had a moment. They haven't been able to deny that plant going down on A at all, and this is the first time EG are fighting A main. One of the first times they even put a deep Astra Star, so Noob and EU might be tingling here.
Prowler sees it, it's a flash in your face. The bucky shot rings out, and guess what, FURIA?
Yeah.
They don't want it, they don't want the smoke.
Alarm bells. This is not a fake. They are definitely committing to this.
This time the Prowler was broken, okay.
And that's the thing, if you only do it once in a half, it just becomes so obvious what you're doing. Now it's on EG to get active elsewhere. If you know that FURIA have given up that space, can you double push over towards Art right now? Are you looking for contact B long?
Com just jump spotting, hoping that he can spot some presence of some of these players. Just a one. It's the Astra 2. Doesn't give away the game just yet.
The buy, by the way, is horrible for this final round.
Come on, boys, please get this one.
So who cares, I guess.
Giant question mark in the middle of the map, but now it's going to be moving over towards B. Why not? A bit of airy spam. Takes out Koala Noob. Lockdown is primed. Ready for this one. Bao looking for the signal. And the plan going down. Surely that's it. It signals it now. Sends it flying. Nerves stepping forwards here, but this is...
Get this
You
one.
have to respect this one. You have no
Get
possible
as
way
many
to break
points
it.
as you have.
And that's going to set up Okeanos for a really nice ult.
Here it is. Bit of time burnt, but this is a rapid retake once more kicking off, and here it is. Convergent paths. Lay it down. Pushes his FURIA players way out towards the back now to the fuse being stuck, but Alim up again. Alim! It's 3 kills for him! And just FURIA Astral Form, oh my goodness! Just barely getting away with it there. But still, nobody onto this diffuser. It's half on the top. Attack to try and push them forward. Superman has only got a Bucky. And at this point, fully ran away from him. Game plans accounted for. It's FURIA. Up to that 9.
Crazy round. EG's ults, you felt like should have been able to secure it for them. But as they ripped it down B-long, Alan was playing in that cubby. Just managed to dodge the ultimate completely. Look at him here. Unaffected. What a... Jeez. The shot onto Okeanos is lovely, but Dijazine must be losing his mind about how that half went. From one of the best players in the server to going 2-12. EG failed to activate their star and go down 9-3.
All right. Don't start. Start it now. Halftime. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, Okeanos? I don't know how old Okeanos is.
Not much
Yeah,
longer now,
they both
and
are young.
I will also take to the skies.
Me too.
You? No, you will always
It's
be
so
alone.
hard because with
Just
halftime,
wait
like
and see.
people get up and leave.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Hold on, a friend is here.
get that second half underway, make sure to hit up expressvpn.com/VCT for in-game rewards with the advanced and pro plans right now. You can scan the QR code on your screens, but right now what we're looking at is that 9-3 scoreline for EG. Dire circumstances, they're not in the danger zone just yet. They did secure that opening map against everybody's expectations. The FURIA squad that was coming off an absolute blinder of a match versus NRG. So they've done a lot of the hard work already, but it's just about keeping it going. And so far, FURIA.
All right, we back.
Yeah, I think EG
let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll.
Level of excellent game plan that was throwing FURIA off.
Dang, we already back in it. That was a quick halftime.
Doing his best work on the calling. See if they can manage to pull something out here.
Early posture and break towards mid. The turret's going to be going down, but this is a rapid takeover, isn't it? Immediately looking to deny control over towards A main, and FURIA are grouping up inside the smoke. They go, and now the pop flash play. Here it is.
Nice, nice.
Flicking and
Okay, that's what we like to see. That's what we like and need to see. I want to see more of those.
Well, I like that we're seeing a more aggressive defense. EG was so ready for that.
I like the aggressiveness as well.
Getting into the smoke. 4-2 advantage for EG in terms of the players.
Last player standing.
And now only one. This should be a pretty easy pistol to start some level of a comeback here in the second half.
It's what's needed for a team like EG. Down as many rounds goes without saying. The pistol is essential. We were talking at the beginning of Haven as well about them taking their advantages and running with it, which they did, honestly, successfully.
I think one of the problems was that they didn't find any advantages in this first half.
No. Let's go. Let's get these points back, baby. Let's get these points back.
I think the only round that you could really call to that is the 3v1.
Let's get these points back.
Yeah. That was a really rough one for EG. Other than that, though, FURIA managed to get 11 plants out of the 12 rounds. So, yeah, you're going to end up converting a lot of those, especially when you're going up against such a good post-plant team. The Buckies are coming out to play again.
Yeah.
FURIA, you're not buying enough of them.
No, you need to get 5 on the
Come on,
board.
boys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Economy for the next round.
Yeah,
keep it up. Keep it up.
Mistake.
Pretty diligent though from EG.
There's so many abilities. I just don't know what they are, what they do.
They scope out what's going on. They know that FURIA again are going to be going for a pretty similar game plan, trying to fight over A main, trying to get the orbs into Kuala Lumpur so he can get those ults online.
And comms calling style in general is very slow.
Yeah.
Trying to control the map as much of it as possible. Late round execs quite a lot of the time. And also a ton of fakes. I mean, that's another hallmark of how comm likes to call.
No signs of life from FURIA though. Just
around the corner.
Broken. Drone to follow up and through. There's a tag there, but it does spot out the player. But it's just Hudson showing presence. Gives away what they really already knew with the turret being there. If they want to go into this one, they might be upset. That, I believe, holding for the double dash into backside.
They're all right there.
He is just contacting, and this could get really deadly. Stun ricochet.
Yes, it's going to get ugly quick.
Forwards. Signs of life here from FURIA, looking to put up a bit of a defense now, pushing back this EG approach. And the players are now stacking steadily towards the right areas here. Again, this could get dangerous. This could get bloody. This could get entirely out of direction and hand. EG, instant retreat. They get that plant down and now trying to play the post plant in a more controlled manner. But it's just 3 players. Keanu's as well, stuck into a corner of the side.
Nice.
Sidestep, instant response out.
Nice.
So quick on the trade.
2-2.
That's what will pave the way.
Nice.
Wide face and swing, damage done prior. The U's barely got any life at all to play.
All right, we getting these points back, baby. We getting these points back.
It's an expensive round for
Let's
EG,
go.
But I think they'll just be happy that they got it on the board.
Yeah.
It does make the bonus much more difficult. EG are going to be coming into that one with only, I think, 2.5 weapons, something like that. Maybe 3 if they can scrap things together.
One enemy remains.
But at the end of the day, they got it done, and it gives them a chance to be able to tie things a bit more towards level on this attack half. Yeah, they've got a Phantom, a Bulldog, and an Outlaw, so gonna go for a really fast A main fight.
Yeah, instantaneously off the rip. Full control of A main is theirs, the orb on top of it as well. So
you want to be picking that up as often as you can, just to deny it from Kuala Lumpur, if nothing else.
Side benefit of building up your own ults.
Furia, though, not over-investing, expecting a re-hit to happen immediately. Prowler goes out through Art. That gives EU the timing to commit back over towards A. And bodies are starting to get more and more in this area.
Yeah.
As that Killjoy utility found no contact.
Exactly. Turret's not broken on lane. And there's an in hand. Still
As soon as I was about to look at the stage, they started shooting.
That Judge going to be putting in good work of it.
Nice. Oh wait, no, that's not nice.
Before they could even get through the door.
I see the bodies hit the floor, and I'm like, okay. But it was our bodies.
Position. Hold on, smoke dissipating. You're barely getting back and away. It's a 2v4, of which Furia in complete control.
They're guarding the spike.
30 seconds left.
If they can just do damage here, though, take guns out of the hands of the Furia players, that's really what EG should be looking for in a situation like this. The round is completely out of your control, but if you can take down a
all right, we go next. We go next.
In the end, 4 players survive and keep rifles into the next. Not what EG were looking for.
Yeah, scurries away, keeps the economy healthy.
Beautifully played, though, by Furia in terms of their information around the map. I think that's one of the things that they were really struggling with on Haven, because they weren't going for information reclears. That's a nice horn to be able to catch Superman. But the Prowler that EU used earlier on fully cleared Art. The Killjoy utility was telling them that there's nobody lane and nobody B long. So they were really happy on a timing to pick up that re-hit with 3 and 4 players.
Yeah. 4 players just waiting to respond to if the hit came through.
What's the reason that people don't play healers anymore? Is healing not like a
it's not a full
valid mechanic?
I think Alan would have wanted to go for that if he'd been given the chance. Judge in hand.
Yeah, no connection. Anson is waiting. Qualu also has a flash off this turret contact. It's a cheeky play. We've seen it a few times.
From watching Furia against NRG, it looks like Furia's protocol is to only start rotating B when they hear drones down B long. So now you hear the drone B long. Artisan calls for Koala Noob over. And they spot the alarm bot.
Yeah, giving up on the idea to trap
Hear their
play.
comms. They're talking about right here. Right here.
Now, just seeing if they can make sure that they put up the defenses and they sort of push back up towards this B hit because it feels
They
inevitable at
expect
this point.
somebody.
R control, A main control. Some light jiggling from Furia to be able to get some pretty good mid-round information. Let's look at the stack of 3 players waiting. Bao taking a peek. Turret was taken out.
This is nice. Now Furia don't really know where on the map EG are going. EG decided to use this timing on a
well.
B hit.
Here it is, yeah, light speed.
And it all breaks loose. He's right there.
Into a corner, but the wall gives a bit of bailout. The rest of his team as well, responding in kind. Artson's there.
Right carrier too.
The timing.
There we go.
It's labor, but he does get the job done. Rifle fight straight down lane. 20 seconds though, and this spike does need to go down. Time pressure again being a bit of a problem for this EG squad, and the kill's being forced out way into the open.
What the fricky happened?
A little bit too much to overcome though, even though it was
What is
forced into that 1v1, it's
happening?
EU on
Healing
top.
isn't that useful in higher ranked pro plays since everyone has good aim and one taps. Healing doesn't provide any value. I see.
Val picked out one, but couldn't be the playmaker they needed. Traded out. And EU does so well here, just playing off his teammates. Having to be the pivot guy. Trades out towards B long, comes back in, trades out towards site. And EG, with a bad buy, looking down the barrel of Furia, getting to map point.
Yeah, one more round will do it. Puts him up to 12.
That was a much better approach, though, for comms calling. They actually put Furia in a difficult spot.
Yeah, come down to the 1v1.
Koalanu gets to pick up this orb for free
No, resistance
here.
is delayed with the refight. EG looking to jump on the chance if they get the punish online.
They just didn't execute that trap properly.
No, not quite. Fast lane's going to be all the way up in your face, but again, a judge. That's what meets them on the other side of it.
Koalanu's going for this.
Yeah, he's just sending it. But now Rao, okay, with the ults, running forwards, running back. This is getting absolutely chaotic as anything.
Whoa.
And collided and skewered a rifle
So
aim on point.
1v5.
Again, the faster things get, the more Furia look like the better team. Com left with a stinger in it, all to do in a 1v5. This round, I don't think, had too many chances of going his way. And Koalanu picks it up in the end.
So
7 opportunities here for Furia to close things out.
Yeah.
And this is why I was saying that
I think we
wouldn't
might
have been
go game
surprised
3,
if the map picks
guys.
were reversed. EG pick Pearl. I'm not really seeing the reason why. I don't think they did a...
I think we might be going game 3.
On the attack side, maybe it's because they have this read to, you know, drone B long and try to play other areas around the map, but I don't know. This has just been Furia
We're
proving again
going
that they
game
are a
3.
great Pearl team now.
Yeah, looking ahead to Lotus at this point. One round, all that's needed for Furia. Ults built up steadily. A couple of players one away on either side.
2,000,000-6 is the scoreline I predicted. And then Furia decided to take our team.
Lane control, Alim. Here's a sound pressure, and he's raring to go, isn't he?
They look like champs here. They look like champs. Twisted Spooky, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime and the 41 months of support. Hope you're having a good day today.
Map control steadily being lost for EG. They're going to have to dig themselves out of a hole. Ooh, that's not ideal.
No.
And you're trying to be quiet.
Got to imagine that wasn't intentional.
Yep, a little bit too sensitive there on the mouse.
EG know that they need to make a play in this position, though. This is not just, okay, we hold around the map and then we create an opportunity to go for an exec. They kind of need to overstay their welcome, over-push, look for a pick before they commit, I think.
Gotta lock in.
Diligent positions, though, by Furia.
Not giving them much.
No. They're holding these angles down. Close quarters for Alan. Crouched up. Might get spotted here. Yes, indeed. Spotted first. Quick reactions from Okeanos.
Good reaction.
Splits it up. Backside control. Held down by EG, and that plan can come through.
It is that nice pressure to get themselves into a 4v4. Furia have been very good in the retakes, though.
Here it is. Nightfall scatters forwards. Nerve trying to play off the back of that. Koala Noob
3v3.
was brought down. It's that instant trade that we saw once more. Cosmic Divide is through for Furia. They're looking to see if they can close this map out, send it all the way to Lotus. Getting the move on now, forcing the issue to EG. They're the ones who have to step forwards up to the mark. For Furia, they swiftly handle it. And Lotus
We're going game 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Caught off guard on Haven. A great start for EG.
Game 3.
Aligning a lot more with our expectations. Furia were absolutely the better team here from beginning to end on Pearl.
Yeah.
What EG were cooking
Game
with this
3 we go.
They never got an opportunity to show.
Ay.
Completely wrecked them from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Lotus, though, I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
is it going to be more like Haven? Is it going to be more like Pearl?
It's a great question. We'll see what kind of preparation has been put into here. But with
I am
Furia
saddened.
warmed up, raring to go. I mean, it was just a dominant.
But I know EG gonna take it in this next one. We gonna be up here shortly.
To see if they can upset
Surely.
against that kickoff champion team that is Furia.
Guys.
We'll see what happens. Lotus is up next. Do not go anywhere.
So Furia loses on their map. We lose on our map. No hate, but this is a champs team. That's what they be saying. They be saying that's the champs team. I personally don't see it, but that's what they be saying. All right. We've got 1 minute till the last game of the day ensues. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I'm interviewing one of them after the game. I totally forgot. We're either interviewing Calm or Okeanos. Be interviewing those snacks and excuse me, Gummy Bear. What do you expect to do when I bite your head off? They're so good too. Why are you taste so good? Why are you so small? Why are you not bigger?
Space is trying to be made now by Asuna, and Okeanos isn't going to allow for that to happen right away. Gets himself to safety.
I think he said, I'm a beast at this freaking game.
Welcome back,
I'm pretty sure I read his
ready
lips.
for map 3. Pearl went 13-5.
Not the Target advertisement.
As you can see, Evil Geniuses starting to talk about what they want to do, getting ready for map 3. Same for FURIA. A position that I'm sure this squad did not think that they would be in, but goes to show you that in VCT Americas, any team can be competitive at any point in time. Of course, Golden Boy here alongside Riot and Athena. Let's go ahead and break this all down here because, you know,
Gosh, there's another person here from the Riftbound tourneys.
The prospect of Evil Geniuses showing like, hey, they're really giving us the best that this team has shown us pretty much all season at this point. But then, you shift forward to
I've got a
Sideshow
fig bar.
was talking about it. He was like, I don't know if we want to get too ahead of ourselves here. And he was right because
Everything here
you're
is
starting to see
a lot of sugar.
the team just knows how to dismantle
They want you to have
Yeah,
energy.
it felt like on Haven, what we were watching was
They said, girl, we gonna get you some carbs. You hear me?
perfect gameplay. No one is
EV.
overextending. Everyone knows how to play those post plants and retakes. But then you go
Carbs
to
I shall have.
and all of a sudden it changes. It completely shifts. FURIA, they have such a good upper hand at these post plants. This round in particular, putting that Killjoy ult down first and making sure to use that time to be aggressive, to break the defender Killjoy ult so that they can't retake. So many of these rounds were so good, and it was literally just FURIA's positioning and their game plans in these post plants. This execute was insane too, using that Phoenix Molly to completely clear pit and just completely getting rid of everyone on site before that spike is even down, to the point where the people
I don't
frankly
think I
have
like the
no
fig
use
bar.
anymore. So FURIA just in general,
Yeah,
did such a
I
good
was supposed to
job
go to a
at these
Riftbound
post plants,
tournament.
and it really looked insane.
But the
because they
game
had
has
so many rounds on that half, and I think a lot of it too is
gone
based on
over time we thought it would be.
Insane, and that is something that we've been talking about, but we couldn't really highlight it too much in the map of Haven because we were talking mostly about EG, but I really like how this Neon and this Phoenix work together. It is so cool, not only to see the flashes, but the way that they're working with these walls to go in, to go for their retakes, to take sight. You first see an Alum that is not afraid ever to take all of that space with the wall. He's going by himself. He's clearing usually backside, and
I just really hope we're able to actually clutch the win.
And everybody else following it. Whether it is they're going to be strongholding that side or they're going to be playing back and leaving Nerf to plant it. I just feel like they really know how to maximize the value of these duelists, not only to get the kills, but also to set up everybody else for success.
Yeah, they had really good synergy. They're able to trade. Their spacing is insane. They're taking the map control. It really was almost like a masterclass for both these players. And I feel like we've seen them both shine individually and on specific roles. But for this
Let's rock and roll, let's rock and roll.
It just felt so fluid. I think this was genuine flow state for FURIA.
Yeah, you could see it. I mean, round after round, it felt like they could take a fight and just be free to take the fight because like they knew that they were going to win it, right? It was like that level of confidence that was present. I want to be clear here, was present on Haven because both teams are playing incredibly well on Haven.
Oh yeah.
But you could see on Pearl, it was just a completely different beast here. Both of the duelists for this team really popping off and showing why they are in the position that they're in. But now we get ready for Lotus. That's going to be map 3, and let's see how this breaks down. Because look, I mean, regardless, right? We're at map 3. EG still have an opportunity to win this thing, but of course FURIA with that performance on Pearl Dryad really, I think, put a stamp on it and say, listen here guys, you might think you got this, but reality is we're still FURIA. We're still going to stop you in your tracks.
And I really like that we're going to Lotus because we talked about how that first map, it could have been EG's pick, how the second one could have been FURIA's pick. But this one, for Lotus, we have no idea what's going to happen. We have no idea what they're going to play. One thing for EG, though, is that this last map was very rough for DigiZin, which is very uncharacteristic, to be honest. So it's going to be a Lotus where he really needs to step up because they really depend on him.
How does he do that? How do you think he does that?
I really like the Neon. I really like
Right,
the
the boys are coming back out. They're sitting down. FURIA is fully reclined in the chair behind me.
Able to do in this one because he was getting shut down every time.
I mean, it's kind of similar to Haven, at least Lotus is, because you can take a lot of that A long space, but with Lotus you can take that C long space, or you can fight that that A main lobby a little bit later. You can re-clear instead of just going in and going for the fight right away. And so I think for DigiZen, I'm expecting to see the operator online a lot. I'm expecting
This is
to see
Furia's
a lot more
first map win versus
aggressive
EG
holds
since
on their defense side, and just making sure that Furia
2023.
can't
Whoa.
hit fight as aggressively as
Did they not
can.
play the last
This is
3
one of those
years
teams
then?
that really depends on building that economy.
But we
early
just
on.
normally beat them.
Because of DigiZen, he has a playstyle that with the operator and sometimes being able to switch it up is going to give that space and that early momentum that Evil Jesus was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how Haven came to be, right? It was a strong start for them, and then while they were getting chipped away a few of those rounds,
All right,
it
we're
was
getting
that
into
buffer that EG
the
were able to
next
build for
map.
themselves that gave
Let's
them that
rock
little
and
bit of
roll.
advantage. Can they do it again? Can EG pull off a major upset, giving FURIA
We sure
their
can.
first loss in America?
We sure
this
can pull
year?
it
You
off.
don't want to miss it. Map 3 is coming up next.
Bow, I want to see at least 15 kills from you, brother. Okeanos, I need you 1v2ing at least 14 people during this next round. DigiZen, every time you see them in your sniper scope, I want them eliminated expeditiously. Calm, I need all the clutches that you can muster. And Superman, honestly, just keep being you, Brody. You've been tearing it up. I'm not gonna lie. Tearing it up. Doing that. Doing that.
Well, here we go. We need to see a bit of a step
All
up
right,
from the
we're
EG
locking
side
in.
of things here because Furia have put on a statement of map 2. For EG, it's one of the best shots they're going to have in a long while of trying to get that upset win to try and set their playoff dreams in motion because for whatever Furia would be everything to them in this group. They're up against some tough
All right,
competition.
everybody
We're
has
seeing
locked in
side
their
of the fair in
champion
terms of agent selection, at least
agents.
on one side of the
Everyone
stage.
is locked in their
Yep. I
agents.
think this is what
And
the
it's
meta is
time.
looking like, at least in terms
Rock
of what
and
a lot of
roll.
the, North American teams are trending towards a solo duelist look on this map where you run Viper and Vice and make it pretty difficult for people to attack into you. And it's going to be a mirror composition, pretty similar to Haven, I suppose. Yeah. So you know, if you're trying to clutch at the superstitious straws, maybe EG there can win in terms of mirror comps. They didn't really seem to have a great idea about how to stop Furia on the Furia's attack side on Pearl, despite the fact there was their map pick and they had some footage to look at. This is the opposite. You got no idea how they're going to play these compositions. I think you can have some rough sense just based on how you would expect these comps to work. DigiZen, to me, I think the desk is rightly highlighting as the player to watch if EG want to do something here.
Lotus.
Whether he's got a rifle in his hand or whether he's got an op, he needs to
Oh,
be
it looks so
posted in
pretty.
aggressive positions.
It
looking
looks
to
like
make early
Spirit
fights
Blossom.
And try to pick off Furia, tax some utility out of them
So
before they go back to fight.
pretty. I would go there.
Tested here, and you're exactly right. We need to see that big step up.
Looked absolutely gorgeous.
Repeated a performance as Superman was able to pull out in map 1 perhaps here, but able to put their best foot forwards. Furia not messing around here. They've got a big stack of bodies and the players are just walking up behind this Viper wall. The door is open wide. They just swap this from just to one player. Attempt to see if they can trigger out a bit of a trap play. Much harder to fight over A-Rubble these days with the Lotus changes. Widening up that choke point.
I'm wondering if they want to refight over it if the door gets tapped, but DigiZen's positioning more passive and
I didn't even see where that went down.
Immediately just announces himself to the server. Take that residency, just sidestepping there, the stun as well, that just goes wide, no quick follow-up. This is EG though, looking for a contact play of their own, re-clearance as that wall drops down, none the wiser.
They're getting frustrated here though, they're looking for a fight, but Furia not giving it to them.
And there it is, finally, Nerve will just peek his head, Albert Addison. Is that next line of defense here, twisting and turning around, the kill's going his way, and it's in! Walking on water!
Rips 3 heads with the Ghost, leaves it all down to Superman. He was
Not even
fantastic, but this
possible.
position, it's almost impossible. He has to get past Artisine on his right, handle people on the left.
Too much to deal with, too many obstacles here, and he's just trying to spot it out, at least that's the first one. Obstacle found, but dealing with it is another matter.
Nice.
Good twist and turn, just trying to direct attention away now as well. Even staying alive and kicking 61 health. Door opens up. Angle accounted for. EU jiggling up here. They know exactly where he is. The paranoia could not be more perfect from Koala Noob. Sound heard and a peek off the other player's
Yo, they be
presence.
screaming
Koala Noob
for
is the first
real
one
in
to
here,
out.
bro.
Superman
Like,
there.
bro, that's .1.
It's all arts in as well.
Fight down,
Well,
brother.
Angry playing on that level. According to
That's
the insurance
.1.
policy,
Fight down,
for
brother.
reason, because nobody was expecting it.
Vibing right now.
It's a great opener. They actually
That's
responded
crazy
back
that he
really
hit
well.
that. Like, just one tapping.
Yeah, being
Just
able to
one
collect both
tapping.
of the people trying to
Oh
trade you
my
out.
gosh.
That's a round winner.
Yeah. Furia.
I wonder what that sound like in their ear.
Moving from map 2. Looks like it's the case so far.
I wonder if they booty keep
EG.
in.
They were getting
Like, when they make a play like that, when they, like, 1v3 like that, do they booty keep
but
Flint?
there's no real investment. Just
I think my booty would be... Because the game not over, right? Like, they still got to kill other people.
Broken up from that sound pressure on C.
Actually, bro.
The defensive rotate is coming in very quickly. We saw Furia get tripped up by a few of these anti-eco rounds before.
Danger. Players line and wait once more, and this is it, trying to make the most
Whoa.
of him! He's got the right weapon for it, hasn't he?
Hey, let's not make it easy for them
Furia
now,
is
y'all.
so on
Let's
top of abusing the
not
weapons.
just lay down.
Yeah. One of the
They're
big
tapped
things,
in.
one of the biggest things that they said before the season had even begun is that it wasn't necessarily like an agent meta, it was a scope meta.
Yeah.
And I remember Alim saying that
Oh, that's
before
so
the
pretty.
season had started. Nobody else had really given that answer in the interviews that we'd been having. Turned out to be correct.
We've never had that in Valorant history.
No, not
The
not
meta's
particularly.
defined by the agents usually,
Yeah.
but in the state of affairs that we're in right now with Initiator Util, it's like...
And I think he was correct in that assessment. But then at Santiago, it was more of a Judge Neon meta, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And so recently we just heard from Furia again where they were saying, well, we adapted to that during Santiago. And now, I mean, you look at Alim, Judge in his hand again, here on a bonus. Yeah, they have adapted to it beautifully.
Yeah, and I said the other day, it's non-Shim-esque with the way that they set up Alan.
I think they've learned a lot from Santiago.
Yeah.
Not just the matches, but the scrims.
Wow. Too much in terms of resistance, that is. Oh, yeah. Perfect util.
Yeah.
It's a paranoia to play off perfectly, and now blue room secured.
They are very, very good at setting up Alim with paranoia
Alum.
pieces. Those are the big pieces of util.
Alum.
The Kuala and EU seem to just give him free kills.
But Alum.
Pinpoint accuracy, too. Not real guesswork.
Okay, EG are going for this one. I thought for a sick
Yeah.
moment there they were going to be saving. They're just taking their time setting up for the retake.
Moment of hesitation. Thorns drop down. Open sight lines, though. Alim, quick disengage. Losing main control. Paranoia's going to be trying to flush these players way out into the open, and this could get awkward. This could get deadly and dangerous. Spraying away wildly at that, but he could be stopped in the dark. Oh, flash.
That is so nice.
They're kind of
I
eating
love
us
those
up
post-plant
right
flashes
now.
from the Vice players. So critical for winning you these rounds. Getting back in a 2v2 there. Honestly, that is really tough if you don't have that piece of post-plant
They're
utility
kind
to
of
rely
eating
on.
us
Here's one
up.
flash to set up the round and then another flash to close.
It's clean shots. There it is.
Yeah. Not pre-placed, actually. I thought it had been.
Just on the fly.
Not as good, you could argue, because easier for them to break in the midst of the moment, but in all of that chaos.
It's a bonus conversion.
Yeah. Furia come out on top. A nice set piece round and then a clean post plant. On Pearl, they got the plant down in 11 out of 12 rounds, just as a reminder. EG could not stop them.
And pace being a significant portion of this one as well, because I think EG, they're
Got some
comfortable with a
nasty
slower game,
combos to
more cautious
take
game. That's
sight.
what Haven was for them.
Yeah,
because Furia, they didn't, you know, they weren't proactive.
Yeah, Furia were playing too passively on Haven.
They've immediately ramped
I
it
think
up at the
it's
right times now.
crazy that there's no agent ban.
Jiggle again, and
They
talk
run.
about it.
They
We
ran.
said it.
They both ran
They're
neon
the best
in
at
game
spotting out
one.
which weapons are
Or
the best to be using for these jobs.
map
They will
run.
always opt into the outlaw when it's
Map
somebody
one and
says,
map
"Oh,
two.
no.
Nice flick.
Yo, they're just wiping us right now. They're wiping the floor with us.
Gives away a weapon. And Dejazine's, he was a beast on Haven. He's been a beast in general, but you're not winning a 1v4 from this position.
Plants down, Furia already steadily looking to see if they can hunt and sniff out where the weapon is. Or open wide.
I mean, it's so cringe to say, but I think the percentage play is just to toss it off the map.
Yeah.
but you're never going to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to believe in your ability to do some economic damage or something.
4 rifles.
It's a catastrophic beginning.
Yeah.
It really is. Dejazine is
This
finally gonna get
koala
the money
noob
actually to
guy.
Run an operator.
They be.
So
They be
Op in the
shooting.
hands of DG. Odin in the hands of Com. When he thinks about it, he's gone back over to a Phantom.
These
here,
guys got
actually.
worked at C, bro. Oh my god.
Word.
But the op for DG, holding C, while Furia take A space at root.
DTP, Kuala-Noob. He's all the way in there. Both TPs expended.
It's a nice play. See it fairly often. EU not committing the haunt off the back of it, though. Saving all of his Fade utility.
Opening of the door here. A lot of angles to account for, but there's no one going to be taking a peek into that sight line. Just taking up residency over towards A main, that rubble section. Furia poking. Prodding, hoping to see what the next sign is from EG. There's the Vice util there.
And this spot is so good for a Vice ultimate that Artesina's worked himself into.
Now looking like, yeah, they want to go into the B split, don't they?
Oh.
Well, the spike is over towards A. They want to make it feel like a B split. End over towards A, not too sure.
I think it will end B.
Okay,
here.
here we go. But I mean, the spike's trapped into the door. Oh, and what a snap! Straight to the dome. Is it? This is in the Superman, but that's in. Weaved his way in. He found a slight gap to play off, and this whole time I was concerned about the spike's position.
Okay.
Still should be, but the plant will go down over towards the A side. But EU is in a 1v3. How do you account for everything? The player's positions. He hears the Prowler. Sidestepping it. Even signs of life. Silent drop down. Found himself a pocket to play in. Could be a window here if he's not cleared in time. But that Horn Paranoia, it's good. Jump spot reveals it. And
nice.
Take the fight together. EG win it.
All
That
right,
was an
we're on the
essential
board.
round for them to win. They couldn't afford
We're on the
losing.
board.
DG hits an astonishing shot as well onto Alan.
Yeah.
And that flick is everything, because otherwise you're losing.
We are
this
on the
move
board.
completely. And a good trade afterwards too. I mean, the stun is great, but I think it doesn't even land. And Nerve is, sorry, not Nerve. Superman's required to go and take that fight. I think criticism of how Furia played that, they should probably be leading with the Vice ultimate, but Artisan maybe calling to be a bit greedy with it and saving for post-plan, something like that. But especially when DG has an op in his hand.
Yeah. Critically.
Get that on the floor.
Exactly. They picked it up. They have it for this one now. It's always the danger when a team just completely runs away with the opening few rounds, is that you don't actually build up the economy at any point to get the operator. Especially with a team like EG, where you know it's going to be core to their game plan.
He's on quite a passive line at the moment, Dejazine. Just staring at a Viper wall that's going to be going up and down in his face. It's actually much more critical. Bao's position here that we're looking at. He gets pushed off the line by a smoke, though. So he hasn't actually got very much information about, are their bodies scaling mount?
Yeah. A lot of guesswork right now for EG.
Here's Kuala-Noob, but not enough to call for information. The Haunt and the Prowler being used on towards A, though. Catches one player enough to keep EG here, but it's going to keep C weak.
Yeah, right now very spread.
Boys.
EG posted up towards it. Steel Garden has been used to try and fake some presence, but the player's already pushed way out. Com somehow gets the return of the fire there. Alam's going to be dropped down anyway, but out into the open, the blind, barely getting back to safety. Okeanu's just trying to really play in with the rest of his team. But Nerve is skipping straight past it. Time to take it, but a stun will...
One more, y'all. One more.
Okay with that kill, and Hunting can't quite get out of there alive. Not with the spike, but still alive now. Will be triggered though, and it reveals exactly where he's looking to end.
Wall set.
20 seconds.
Might be able to isolate a fight with his wall.
Yeah, it's placed deep enough. Flash. Peek, hold on, there's the one fight that he did isolate. Superman was ahead of it. Repositioning now, back to the wall, but there's a pocket to play in here. If he plays it right, gun remains in his hands.
Big mistake.
And here it is, EG. I'm quite aware of this one, but it's a plan for backside, and look at this. Dejazine sticking all the way, just looking for the signs of where this player might be. The timing just barely missed there. The eternal clock missed by a millisecond. The full stick saves the day for EG.
That was scary.
Yeah, he's planning for some kind of spawn play, something like that, but EG on the retake knew exactly where he's gone because he took that dip forwards. I think this is an overcook of a round from Furia, to be honest. They don't default to bait out the Vice wall, but then they Vice ultimate C. The wall doesn't get triggered, so you know it's a fake, and there's two players on B just waiting for it. So, a little bit of an overcook in terms of how the ults are being used here by Furia. Normally a very good team with them.
All right, 2 to
They've
4.
still got enough money.
Feasible, feasible.
Rounds are being racked up here.
We can make this come back.
Ways to get back in, but like you said, the money is still good for Furia. Have guns on guns, but not anticipating that Oki could be on that angle already. Takes out Koala Noob.
When this wall goes down, Dejazine might look for a peek as well.
Sidestep to seize.
It's an awkward position to play with or not, but he might find a target.
That's really awkward. Another flip of the switch. All attention being dragged. Oki's just doing it all.
I think that one was through a smoke.
Prowler. Caught onto Artsin. And now
Whoa.
aware of that corner
On
position.
site.
Using the wall again to reposition. It's a good defense over towards the A side, but honestly just kind of limp in terms of Furia. And R-ing about whether or not they wanted to commit. And now a lot of contact plays. Hold on. This could go very wrong.
No way we both died.
2v3. Pit dropped and laid it down now. Plantic to the corner. This gives him some coverage.
2v3.
Shots.
It is illegal to be losing a
You can't be losing
5v2.
this. You can't be losing it. Praying that one of these shots connects now with that rifle spam, but EU just twisting past the timings here. But as the wall goes down, very much exposed. Bit of clearance. Sigma gonna spot him out. Yes, eventually cleans him up. No, still alive though with this pit, but very predictable in terms of the positioning that he might be in. The snakebite already expended. Doesn't have that time, still ticking as the decay kicks in. No, okay. Starting to get worried.
Definitely some concern on my side, but EG come away with it. Furia, even when, you know, Artazine was in a bit of a clutch scenario in the 1v3, they are making EG work for these rounds in the late moments. But the early moments...
I was really scared right here.
Actually, EG are playing some of these slower rounds a lot better. If you look at the bonus and what Furia did, where they ran a fast pre-barrier call, we're going into B, we're accelerating, we're using utility to set Alim up with a judge, and we're going to win the round off the back of playing post-plan. That round looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And EG couldn't keep up with the tempo. But when Furia are playing at a slightly slower pace,
right,
EG are hanging with them completely.
Well, I mean, they're chipping it away slowly over the course of the round. I mean, they're giving away first kills.
4-3,
Yeah,
that's not bad.
There's no trade in sight as well. The Fury players are not tight enough, I think, to instantly respond.
Yeah, it's 3-4 right now in terms of first kills to first deaths. I mean, pretty, it's identical to the scoreline. That's actually something that I wanted to bring up about Pearl, though, as well. You had 18 rounds played. First kills were 9-9. So, you know, EG are having actually moments, even on the maps where they got dominated. I mean, Pearl here, they did not really have too much of a hope, but they were still getting first kills. So they're not finding themselves in these early rounds at a massive deficit. But, you know, sometimes the positioning, even after they get the first kill, it's either immediately getting traded, or they've given up too much map control, or the plant's already down. Here, though, they're actually putting the squeeze onto Furia.
Yeah, they really are. I mean,
We win this one, we tied up. They're tied up.
Well, hold on. But for now, trailing just the one round. EG again with this operator.
Gotta show that heroes can bleed too.
But he's not taking any aggro lines of it. It's always quite...
It is quite passive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's passive, committed into weird angles where you wouldn't expect it. Alim is there. He does have a shotgun. The judge ready and waiting. Fast lane. Quick pivot is called for. In through towards B. And he's attracting a lot of attention. Dragging out the bullets from these EG players.
That's definitely Nongshim-esque.
Yep. Trading out though. Almost instantly at that. So 4v4 here. EG will be able to surround this one, but the plan going down onto B surely signals they're worried about this A presence.
Well, yeah, so they should be. EU's positioning is diabolical.
Oh, okay. Shots on one there.
Whoa.
Okay. Quick on
On
reaction.
site.
He's there with the operator.
Baiting to try
The
and play
Jizin
nerve
said
in
it's
3v4
on
post-plan.
site.
Furia have been immaculate in post-plan positions.
Again, at that disadvantage here, it's based on the timings. Can you sidestep most of the util coming your way? Nightfall, Koala Noob misses the chance to strike there, but already they don't anticipate this! Just dominating, asserting themselves! Up through heaven.
They're so good
How
at being
do they
able to...
spot it?
I mean, he knows he's in a horrible spot there, Koala Noob.
Yeah.
And so he just throws caution to the wind and goes for a play.
Oh.
And then the rest of his team is ready to swing off him.
Yep.
He puts himself in a selfless position after he fails the first fight, where he essentially just puts his body on the line for other people to swing off.
The most unexpected play. I mean, nobody was ready for the man who jumps up into heaven.
No.
As you're scaling onto side.
You're just
it's
not ready for that.
ridiculous.
and thus ends the EG streak that they were on. Even though they won 3 in a row, we were talking about the fact that they were being made to work for it in the late round, and that translated into economic problems.
Again,
Yeah, it looks like we are in a economical deficit
Putting the hurt and the squeeze.
in comparison. Furia at the current moment.
They're looking for.
And one thing the desk were talking about that we haven't seen very much of is Dujazin getting pushed onto aggressive positions in Mound or Rubble. I think he's played 1 round at Rubble. Here he's going walkabouts. And this is more reminiscent of what they were doing on Haven, right? Yeah. He walks up, he's got a Guardian in hand. On Haven, that's more towards A long. Here he definitely could be the playmaker.
Yeah. With how slow Furia are playing as well, it does give ins, despite the weaker weaponry of EG.
Giving away his hand a little early.
Yeah. Looking to break some of that util. Healing back and away, but the rest of Furia now grouping up. Big stack, all 5 of them.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
EG still seem to think that this is fake pressure seed, and they're going back into A.
The wall only just being triggered. Alan's going to be separated from a lot of his team. And like you said, I mean,
Going
EG
down.
feel like it is that fake pressure, but we know it's very much
Down
real.
to the
20
wire.
seconds remaining. Player's not really in position, I don't think, to push this back.
Means that you have to go for a safe plant, which is worse for your post-plant positioning.
He is ready, already with plans at hand. Right forward already. Walls opened up. Bow's just looking to attract attention and pressure. The paranoia sweeps forwards. EG looking to see if they can claim space. Dujazin. That is sharp. Precision needed in a moment like this. And like you mentioned earlier, the plan is just not good in the position that it's in. There is no pushback. There is no win.
Yes!
Win.
Let's go! Yes! There we go, Dujazin.
Those 2 kills that he got with the Guardian, though, are so precise. Look at this second one.
Methodical.
Yeah, I think it's getting him activated is a night and day difference for EG. But here, it's another Furia tripping over their own shoelaces. Yeah. They take so long to get into the seaside. The plant is bad. They can't play for it in the post. They make a big mistake. And actually, another anti-eco loss. Furia have had so many of those today.
Tons and tons and tons of them. Credit to EG.
The boys.
All of this and the separation. The Vice util, the Thorns as well to keep the rest of the team out, but shot through the smoke. Artisan's able to trade it. Now priming the ult.
The Vice ultimates have been... I mean, this would only be a second, but this would be a weird spot.
Yeah. Looking to see if he can set this one up. Oh, Keanu's. Yeah, this guy's got a hot hand right now, looking to play all the way into it.
One enemy
As he
One
goes
left.
down, the trade is in sight. EG.
Come on, clutch up.
Control over the whole of the map. But they have slipped and missed the mark.
Foul, this on you.
That's in, hearing a bit of a scuffle in their spawn. And know that there's a fight to be taken. It's Bow to just
Okay, we're tied. We're tied.
5 to 5 here.
This is good.
It's not bad for EG. They're finding their way back into rounds, winning important thrifties, challenging Furia early on, being able to get first kills on their side.
It's excellent news for this EG squad. I thought all the wind had been taken out of their sails after that second map, but
yeah.
5 to 5, drawing level and even with Furia on the decider.
The only major ultimate in play for this round is Artisan's Steel Guard. I want to see them try to get some value out of that. Pace increase, though, from Furia.
Yeah, and Alan's again got that judge ready.
Take the lead, boys. Take the lead. Lock in.
Okeanos has got to be scared of this one when you hear that neon. Jumping and dashing, attracting all that attention, just trying to beat a human drone to see if he can lead the charge. Cracked open the A site. It's given out.
Good tempo from Alan as well, always slowing down to wait for that extra piece of utility.
They want to rush this one.
Level of awareness perhaps there for EG this time. Got to keep an eye on the flank. Since they're watching from that rubble with very passive positions, the rest of Furia locked in with post-plant controls and the position
Okay, nice.
It is traded, it's good at that. Superman's there. Tap of a switch. They know that time pressure is mounting now and they got to get a bit of a move on, but EU running rings around them. The classics out now and he's just jumping for joy. Pretty much sealing the deal.
That was a little overkill. That was a little overkill.
You can't be giving him that in round 11.
He said, I'm going to put all the bullets in him.
Resting heart rate of about 10. He's like a crocodile. Oh yeah, that is a great round from EU. He finds this opening kill, holding a crack angle. Artesine eventually gets rooted out, and then he plays around this door pretty brilliantly. It takes EG so much time to root out the player. Artesine over at
This man said,
Reef,
I'm going to load
then go back through the door.
everything into this
Losing these
man.
A retakes, mostly because FURIA are putting extra pressure on them there.
Well, guess what? We're straight back into it. Let's see what the answer is. And Odin at Humbercom, you could be.
Are we already? This is the next round? This ain't even a replay?
Gonna be catching him right onto the heels.
It's straight
there,
into the action.
excited, but Superman slipping in and out past.
Alum is low. It's good.
For now. He played here before.
Low is not
Found it
dead.
in, and again, that Odin spam. Listen, that's what it takes. But players waiting way out to the open. A Horn connects. They know exactly where Alum is. This is EG. But the entirety A section of the map. And a lock and key.
Okay.
Spike drop down. Alum barely alive. He's going to be limping into the next few engagements. If he even gets a transfer right now, because all the angles watched. 6-6 for EG.
Same opening from FURIA.
Let's go.
As they took really aggressive space, and yet comes Odin, melts them. Look at all of this damage.
Let's go.
Just after he'd already hit about 140 damage onto Alum too. And EG is super happy to take that fight. What a great recovery in this half from EG, down 0-4.
Yeah. Immense amount of credit has to be given to them right now because they are firmly back into that believable territory here. An upset win over FURIA within our sights.
They're making
This is
believe.
close.
Yeah, they certainly are. We'll see what happens on the
Close
other side
game.
of this.
The close game. I did my fan chant, guys. I did my fan chant, and I think 3 people did it with me. My friend said, okay, got some noise. I think like 3 people joined in. Made eye contact with everyone.
Pulling off something that nobody thought was really possible, at least from us as well. The predictions of the day, all of us had FURIA winning this one. Yeah. The back of that last week. Now, it's nothing unusual about that, but
Don't worry, guys.
have returned with fire in their
We
bellies.
will.
Looking to put a
I
bit of a
tried to
statement
pump
here against FURIA's
the
squad.
crowd,
They've been left lacking in some areas, I have to say.
and
Yes, next. Definitely taking a few
it
steps
is what
back,
it is.
but EG good enough to capitalize.
And that's the important thing, right? If you're a team in EG's position, anytime there's an opportunity, you have to jump on it. And that even extends to this half. You've got yourself into a winning position, or a winnable position in this series. You've got to put the dub in the column at this
Bro,
point.
EG fighting back. They
When you
are.
get to the end of this
It's
stage, you don't wanna
even.
think, oh, well,
It's
we
even.
could have won against FURIA. We had a close game against FURIA. What ifs are not going to get you to playoffs?
That's the trouble with the group stage as well.
They really not trying to embarrass you. I think I just embarrassed myself
A win against FURIA.
in studio. I tried to do a fan chant, and I think I was the only one doing the fan chant.
Nice wall, baited out, so now they know that the
On
defensive
repeat.
pistol round included an aggressive B setup.
I'd like to leave.
By the way, it's DG and Superman back at the top
I'd
of the
like to
scoreboard,
leave.
so whatever wobbles from Pearl, not there anymore.
Alum crouched up. Tiny little trap play being cooked up here, but EU
Oh,
takes one to the
nice.
dome. Not that prior damage, it's a quick and easy cleanup by Bao.
Great performance from Bao, actually. And that classic com calling again.
If we could take down the
Really
champs,
slow,
that would be
really
so freaking
controlled on his
fire.
attack side. FURIA, at least, though, looking for information.
Yeah.
Alum trying to challenge. Koala Noob looking at a jump spot. But he's actually missed all of this timing at Mound.
Yeah, and all of that Vice Util is sitting laid down over towards the A site.
That's a lot of
Yeah, holy
That's
yeah.
gonna call these players over immediately. But actually, they spam and rotate, and they're going back into Unk on A.
Superman. An advice you told though. You got 20 seconds left.
Hopefully.
Time to trigger the wall as well.
Did 100 Thieves win their game, or it hasn't happened yet?
It doesn't have any util to play off, but his team is going to be rapidly approaching.
Val is low.
Stun is good with the connection all the way into the back of pit. Hudson still holding on to.
We're in a good spot, right? We're like the aggressor because we're planning.
Smoke does bring down power from that prior damage. 4v4.
So we're in like a good spot right now.
Settle into more comfortable, at least positions, but now looking to maybe take a fight further forwards here, but it's still being held down. Watch down, still angles are there, ready and waiting.
Yo, we're freaking doing it. We're freaking doing it.
And Digizine the one wielding it.
Okay.
18 kills in 13 rounds. This guy is on a heater.
Oh my.
Higher kill per round than even he was dropping in the 30 that he put down on Haven. Not many people going for the bandit even when they can afford it, but
Run it back, run it back. 100 Thieves play Sunday.
they're doing a great job of playing him into these situations.
Is it normal that there's a 3-day weekend that y'all play?
Better than he was on Pearl, for sure.
LCS normally does Saturday, Sunday.
FURIA. That's exactly what
Whoa, they were waiting. There was 3 hitters all waiting.
Digizine only has a Marshal, but the problem is the team is not set up to react on the other side of the map.
No.
Like the squad was with the Marshal player there, which isn't really how you want that to work.
Not a hero to sound
Oh my gosh, Cal from Cali, thank you so much for the raid. Hope your stream went well.
Very deep TP.
We are currently rooting for EG over here at Riot Games Arena as we are playing the literal champions.
That combo of the Sheriff
The
Marshal
literal
against FURIA
champions
weapon abusing.
of Valorant. And we're up right now. It's 1-1. Whoever takes this map wins. Whoa. What the freaky?
As you mentioned, you teed it up perfectly. The prior damage.
Not close, and now it's close.
Left alone, seeing if they can piece
Oh, they're
it
both
together.
super
Both
low.
players low. This comes down to the wire. Comes down to straight
Calm.
shots.
Oh my gosh, they're both 2
1v1
HP.
Calm. 30 seconds remaining. It's a mad dash and a sprint.
They're both 2 HP, bro. What the freaky?
Just 34 HP
I hope your stream went well.
Across both of these players.
This is absolutely mad.
Look how close it
I don't
is.
even know whether the Bulldog is favored in this position.
Yeah, I don't know at all. I mean, listen, Nerva's going to be able to get the time to strike because he is scurrying in those footsteps. A thrifty win. And this is where the issues lay.
Oh, I mean, that is diabolical for the EG believers, man.
Yeah.
They get the pistol after going 6-6 in the half, and you're thinking they're set up for a lead, for success, for a potential bonus. It is worse to lose this round than if you had lost the pistol. And I think, you know, huge credit, honestly, to the Marshal guys. I know that it's Alan who does most of the killing, but the Marshal body shot damage set it up for it.
Yeah. Softened up all the opposition and reminiscent to EG in that last week. Win a pistol, lose the follow-up. You have to convert the advantages when they're handed to you, otherwise you're going to be kicking yourself.
Digizine now becomes the hero. You know, the buy that they went for where they had
Ooh, a 3-round league tournament? Did you win?
A Sheriff.
It's weird.
Well, it now means that you have a rifle
7-7.
to work with, but yeah, DG is 700.
It's so close. Like, it's actually so
I guess they're going to try to supplement that with a judge in the next round, but you are really looking at your 2-star players here with weapons in hand to try to make something happen.
Yeah, they're not down that much, but it's a risky play, and if it goes wrong, economy might be in free fall. Showing a bit of presence over towards A.
But not too much. It's still quiet enough that this could still be Superman on a solo lurk.
Grouped up. Ready to strike at the heart of the A site. Oh my god.
Superman gets
I wonder why he calls himself Koala.
Now breaking of the door, moving over
Why a
towards that B
koala?
angle.
Why is it
in your
new?
face?
Fake B
Yeah,
and
fakes
A.
on fakes. Apparently, EG realizes a bit of a crack and weakness over towards the A site.
Com loves calling those.
Has pulled the players away. It's Giving them enough time, space at least to potentially to get the plant down, but Alim is already there getting active.
Okay.
Needs to be a bit of a follow-up. The trade is
4v3.
there. This is getting really chaotic
3v3.
now. In the final
Come on,
details,
EG.
in the final moments.
Where did Dishazine's gun go?
Not too sure. Damage being done. He's dropped it down.
Okeana's picked it up.
He reclaimed. It's important you keep that one into hands where they can do something. Colm is walking around the world right now, trying to find the timing, but his team is being eviscerated. And the damage done maybe, surely there, waiting, the gun, holding, no! Hey!
Heartbreak at the final moment. Comes flank, absolutely iconic. But he didn't feel confident going for the classic kill.
The players were weak enough, but yeah.
EG invested into that one, so yeah, we've got to see what they're working with in this round. You had called it out that they went for, it's like a semi-hero buy onto Dishazine and Superman. I mean, Dishazine can just pick up a judge in this round. Not that he plays with the judge much, even when he's on Neon. Oh,
yeah.
You see the frustration.
Killer.
So freaking close.
Still
These last two rounds have been super close, and they've just fallen through the cracks of our hands, man.
Couple of half armors, I think.
Really need us to lock it on me.
EU quick spam into the
Hate
corner
that we're
just
giving
in
up.
case they put down the Vice Flash.
It's been like, what, 2 or 3?
Hold on for now, though. Mid-rounding should be ordered up for EG because I think they need to spot out where this Vice Util is. Easier said than done, and look at FURIA, I mean, they're already doing the job. Very proactive.
The attacking protocols for EG, though, are good in order to escort their people into position. Okeanos is walking up B there with Paranoia to try to shut down Alim if he did go for some kind of aggro reclear. But you're right, they baited out that wall very quickly.
Yeah, Prowler, though. Catching sight of the Jazine. He's going to be hearing this. I think the Vice Util should be just humming in his ears when he was closer, but...
This feels a little bit like Furia's Haven, though, right now, where they don't know where EG are ending at all.
Yeah. Well, now, could be 5 players stacked up over towards C, and they wouldn't be none the wiser. The wall's still not baited out.
Yeah, the snake bite there, actually huge for Nerve. Because now that is full information.
30 seconds left. Doors opened up now. As time is being taken by Koala, who was trying to slip past the smokes. The wall's still up. It's obfuscating this one. And Alan, okay, he's got that judge in hand. Paranoia will not matter. Close quarters, exactly where it thrives. It's a good trade there by Superman. Revealing him through the dark there. I believe the Haunts as well. Just let him straight to it. The plant down. Now, real pushback. But again, look at the position of Koala Noob.
Oh, look at the position of Bauer. EU missed him. He missed the timing. Went back to check B.
Chips in the night. Koala Noob, though. It's that backstab. No one's expecting that one. Slowly squeezing the life out of these EG players. They might be into the post one, but it all relies on Bao now. Again, taking his third bit of timing, and this time he strikes true to the hard
Nice! Okay. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking close. Like, it's actually super close.
Big lurk from Bao there. Gets himself inserted at the very beginning of the round on an aggro B position. Had the wall to make sure that he wasn't going to get re-cleared.
Holy.
Paranoia. And then in the late round, he finally grabs that timing. EU's jiggling it, thinking, all right, I'll go back and check it on a timing. I'll go back and check it on another timing. And somehow Bao navigates the ship through those choppy waters. This is still very winnable for EG. Even after failing to convert the pistol. Look at the ults that they're about to get up to. If they can convert this anti-eco, EG are in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, the war chest will be filled to the brim. Could use it to take it one step further, potentially break Furia's economy with another round win after, but got to focus on the round at hand. Yeah, slow siege over towards A, seeing if you can force.
I'm gonna load this clip inside.
Flip the switch on the door. The spam into the walls.
Now, they lost the previous anti-eco by getting chipped down by a Marshal. And there isn't one in play here. It's more close-range weaponry. I mean, the Sheriffs are not really close range. But you're worried about running into a stack. And right now, C is empty.
Yeah. Only Artisan home. Slightest of off angles. He's looking to play off.
That smoke, though, makes EG think twice about this.
Yeah, could be walking into the unknown, but now going to be sending it full throttle. The stun does connect. Artsin.
How do you even play when your screen goes gray like that?
Finds himself a little corner to tuck in.
Really good entry from Digizine as well. Jump peeks in. Pulling away the crosshair of Ardazine. And this should now be a really difficult retake. One of the things you don't want to do is feed up Superman's pit, but FURIA might still go for it.
Yeah, they are going for it right now. They're even going to be utilizing the
Okay,
overdrive.
2 down.
Is dealt with swiftly. Almost as soon as it's offloaded, Digizine's left wondering where the hell these players are, not knowing that they are waiting right round the corner.
And
Takes
nice.
the time with it, just
You dirty
dissecting the
dog.
angles, slicing up the pie.
Oh.
Gonna take his time. No, want to trip down
Nice.
his gun, but snappy stuff towards the end and good adjustment of the rifle aim.
Let's freaking
It's not bad
go.
for FURIA. The one ultimate that isn't online.
Let's
is
freaking
that
go,
Viper's pick. And actually, they
please.
forced out a
We're
fade-off
so
too. They
close.
traded a couple
We're
of
back
ultimates
to
here.
needing
We were talking
4
about the
more.
overdrive being
We're
invested,
back
but
to needing
the
just
draft
4
follows
more.
Nightfall.
Yeah.
So I think they can be fairly happy about how
It's
that
so
retake
close.
attempt work on the Thrifty. But this is EG's opportunity now to capitalize.
I want the ecos too, bro.
A 1-round lead.
You're looking at Bao. He has Steel Garden. If Com can create a strategy designed around this ultimate, FURIA could be broken again.
Deep Horns not broken. Gives peace of mind to EG. They know nobody's trying to fight over this Rumble control.
Okay, different look now. Koala Noob fighting Mount aggressively. He can take an angle, take a fight, and then TP out. Or at least pull Util out of Com.
Not entirely hard committed. The Util though, they might have just spotted him. The TP, is he out of the open? Not quite. They could have potentially jumped on it. Has to use 2 to just get the hell out. Smoke. Popped up, placed up, but now it's going to be a Steel Garden rapidly approaching.
Is that like Zyra
Located by
ulti?
Koala Noob. Gives him space.
Important though that he pulled that utility out.
Broke the thorns.
And the retakes have looked fairly good for FURIA.
Stop them here. FURIA, they could gear up now into rapid tempo. Looking to take over here with a Nightfall to pave the way forwards. Big Decay catches onto a few of these players. Koala Noob!
Oh,
no way! Complete unawareness. Complete collapse from EG. All sound cues cut away. They had no idea at all. Leaves it into the hands of Com, but grouped up. Firing line.
Yo, what did we just
Stop to it from
witness?
FURIA.
That was
It's exactly as they drew it up there. That ult combo.
insane.
I don't know. You do see it work fairly often.
Yeah.
A Nightfall into the Omen ult, but man, when it happens, you just see the POVs of the other players and you're thinking, surely you're looking.
Someone turns around.
But no.
Did this man in real life
No
TP
idea.
into them and then kill
There is a
3 of
visual
them?
indicator, but they're, you know, they're not looking in that
They're
direction.
locked in
And so
on the abundance of util that's being thrown at them.
yeah, exactly. That was EG's
It's
opportunity
9
there.
to
They're going to take a
9,
tactical
dude.
timeout. It's not like they're in a
Oh.
bad position still.
That was
It's
a
9 to
play.
9. They can
That was a
still
play.
be the ones in the driving
It's
seat if they
been
want,
a
but
crazy
the big ultimates that they
series.
had to try
Been
to
an
hold
absolutely
things in their
insane
favor,
series.
knock down the economy of
We
FURIA.
took
They've missed an
the
opportunity
first half
to
of
be fully in
game
control
1
of the
by
end of this
storm,
match.
like easy, easy peasy.
There's still chances.
Then it went into
There's only less
overtime
one
for
slot.
map 1, and then we won.
It's a big one too.
And then in the
FURIA's
second
economy again, they've had
map,
money to buy into this next.
FURIA
It would've
kind of took our
given
chances.
them even more
Okay.
breathing room.
This
Cemented the
one
lead
is
moving
so
forward. So like
back
you
and
said,
forth.
not
It's
over yet.
insane.
I think that's one of the areas
It
that
is
FURIA have been
9
most impressive.
to 9, bro.
Throughout both of these weeks,
9
actually,
to
even with
9.
their wobbles
I just want us to
today,
get up
the
by
post
2
plan
points so
play,
we
whether
can
that
just
be
keep
retakes
winning
or in the post plan,
and
it's normally been really good.
and
We
end it
you
like
can see on
that.
the timeline that there's a bunch
Because I
of
don't want to
EG
go into
retakes,
overtime
but
again,
those are
bro.
all in,
My,
like 3v1
I
scenarios,
might
that kind of
be
thing, 5v2.
fancy.
So
I'm not trying to
in the like even numbers post plan
I'm
scenarios,
not trying to
FURIA's protocols are very good, and EG have got to be wary of that.
Yeah.
Try some
Gearing up.
post plan aggression yourself, maybe.
Let's see the fast lane. They want nothing to do with the A Rubble fight.
Oh, Digizine is flying out there.
Big TP. Okeana's trying to weaken up other areas, extremities of the map. Pull attention towards spawn. FURIA don't seem worried about it though. In fact, the Util's going to be flying forwards into the B hit momentarily. Adson does well to play his life. Util's one we popped off here.
I want us to
Foul up into the
strike
corner. They
first
hear that
here.
judge go off. Do you really want to step to it?
We're
Another protocol
planting,
ready and waiting. Alan
which
might
I
need to
believe is
glide
the
and slide
advantage.
just to avoid most of
Nice.
this here, but judge in his hands.
Let him do it again.
Calm
Come
demeanor
peek.
from Digizine.
Come peek.
Even hard committed to the reload there. The Seas will connect, but just breaking all that util into him, a couple of warning shots, and even just dominating control of that smoke. Running though forwards, Artin looking to lead the charge, but the rest of his team, 2 kills, blink of an eye.
Wait, guys, what?
When he's repositioning, Oki, it's all on his shoulders now, but he's got a multitude of players
Guys, what
to
the
deal with.
frick?
And Superman left with the follow-up.
I thought we
3
had
frames
that.
against him.
How do they win these situations,
It's
man?
ridiculous. Artin, how was he finding
No,
those
genuinely,
kills?
what
It's
happened?
another 5v5 retake, and just as I was talking about even number scenarios being so good for FURIA in post-plant scenarios, but this one looked like it was going to go differently.
It
EG are
did.
in. They have
We were
the
up.
Neon Judge on an
He
aggressive
put in
angle.
insane work.
But as soon as the Judge took 1 kill, notice how everyone on FURIA takes a step back, play the longest lines possible, and when Dejazine goes for the second peek on Neon, he's taking a fight way further than he expects, and he can't get a second with the Judge.
Actual Terminator, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Incredible round for Artazine. Goes up to top fragging for FURIA.
9 to 10, they have taken
And
the
this is the
lead.
round where EG will get
Let's
broken
not let them
themselves.
It's the same
go
play that FURIA
crazy,
wanted to go
guys.
to the last round, but they were scared up by the fast lane, but now they spotted it. Signs alive here, out into the open. Could be anyone's game. It comes
1 for
out.
1.
Got a shot.
1 for 2.
What a
1 for
spot by
3.
Dejazine.
What a stun as well. Just when it matters most, EG get themselves into a massive player advantage. Their money is not good.
Boys.
They need this round.
They do, and it needs to be clean.
Does need.
No stray
I
kills
agree.
not going their way. FURIA, Nerve and Artisan are in the right place.
Good discipline, good pause from EG. One of the things they do best on their attack side.
There.
You know that FURIA have to make a play in a 2v4. You got to be diligent in clearing these spots too.
And Superman, he likes to play here. Just be aware of the spot. He was just doing it on the previous half. Walls opened over towards A. Now hearing it. Neon signaling quite a bit in a spot like this. Deep Prowler as well.
Just going as a pack together. You don't need to
Yeah.
clear out a scene if everybody goes through tree.
They've given him a lot of space though. He does have the ult in his back pocket. Nerve, hold on if this kill goes his way. He's
Okay.
on top and on point.
Yeah, you're right in the sense that
Could
if
have been
FURIA,
bad,
yeah,
but-
if FURIA were in a 2v3 with Steel Garden in the back pocket, I could see them maybe going for that, but Dejazine.
Know where they at.
And
Playing exit is smart. The money is tight for EG.
yeah, I think there's a chance here that Artazine actually does some big economic damage.
We'll see how cleanly EG are able to get out. But right now, their only escape option is to go for the double doors. And so, up to Artisan. Well, the damage done. Chip damage through the wall. Paranoia committed!
Dude.
I mean, that's big.
He beams down 3 towards the tail end. It is
Dude.
big.
Okeanos gets to save his armor as well, so he can drop a teammate. The rest of them get the plant money, they get the 3K for winning the round, but they do have to buy a lot of utility back as well, so it's not gonna be great out there in terms of the money. Artazine has really kept the squeeze on EG with that. It's a good opportunity, actually, for somebody on FURIA to pick up an
I feel like that was crazy that
Those spots where
was
you'd
able to
expect them
take
to
so
go
many
for it.
of us out though.
Should be a big deal indeed.
Nobody goes for it, though.
No. FURIA, very aggressive position by Koala Noob. He's happy to really just post himself up over towards C Mound. There hasn't been much off the rip started around EG playing for that space, to be honest. It's been free territory if you're brave enough to face up on the chance that they might go that way. And Koala Noob is getting constant mid-round information.
Yeah, it's very good info from Koala Noob, but when they challenged him, he didn't have a teammate near enough to be able to hold on to C. Doesn't look like that's going to be relevant for the moment in this round.
Oh, back over towards A. Hot shots, seeing if they can hunt out where some of that Vice util is.
All of that economic pressure from Artazine killing people in the post round means that this is another must-win round for EG. All right, look at the money. Dejazine's got nothing.
Come on, get
Val's
up,
got
boys.
nothing.
Get up.
Superman with 150.
Don't let them breathe. Foot on neck. Foot on neck.
It looks like the end goal is to be moving over towards A again. It's just C pressure. Faking. Pulling the TP here. Quality does commit it. And even the rotation as well coming through.
Look at the
Alim.
call. You can just see with Alim's rotate there that he got the call from the C players. Now this is fake.
realizing they've given that space. The Thorns
Odyssey
confirm
could
it.
ult.
Yeah, he does have ult, and even the Vice Util on top of it. Overdrive popped off here. Taking a swing and a peek for this one is a right position for the Overdrive is going to be fading away, and Alim just spraying down from that high ground. He got no time to deal with this at all. Pistols out. And chaos here for EG. Game plan getting away from them.
Dejazine is going to be so mad about that one, Bren. There's a Vice ultimate out for the defense. He has his Neon ult in his hands. He is the perfect guy for EG to go and take that space, to get the kill onto Artazine, to put EG in a winnable spot.
Yeah.
And you said it. Alim's literally just spraying. He's just spraying through a smoke from top heaven, catches Dejazine in the head, and the superstar player for EG hits the deck. Look at this!
Yeah.
I'd be so frustrated if I was Dejazine in that position, because he had the keys to the castle. And Alan's smart prediction on his pathing saves them. And we said that it was a must-win round for Evil Geniuses. They are now in a spot where their economy is broken.
It's so close. It's low-key torturous.
Pressure in the post round, taking down a bunch of players.
It's low-key torturous.
And then having the ultimate in the late round. Great call from Koala Noob that it was a C fake.
I'm trying to figure out where we trying to eat after.
A great spam from Alim.
Hungry.
And suddenly it looks like you're in control of the game again. Yeah. It's giving Haven.
It is up to 11 for Furia themselves. For EG,
some good food in this
You do not want
area.
this to be the match that you reflect on over the course of your year and look back at with disappointment about what ifs, questions circling around your minds. You have to find a way forwards. They've been good here and there with the Thrifties, but that's not consistent. But it's what's going to be asked of them.
Yeah, it's a Thrifty coming up. I think the Thrifties have been getting more value just off the top
All
of
right.
the dome. It feels like
They
on
are
the
up
defense
1
side,
point.
when they've
I
been able
need
to run the, like,
EG to really
crazy
lock
Bucky
in.
round, Superman
We
to the
cannot
side,
let them
a
get
smoke
12.
with a Bucky. Those have
We
been coming from the
cannot
defense
let
side
them
for
hit
EG.
12. We just
What do you do when you're on attack and Dejazine
we
doesn't have an
must
ultimate? And
win this
you've only
next
got
one
pistols?
and the one
Furia
after.
as well, one step ahead, already anticipating the B hit on the eco for EG. Look at
Make
the
sure
Viper Wall. Cuts off Heaven for a retake.
That doesn't get on my white
That is a
bird.
weird
It's a
Viper
weird
wall.
one. I've never seen it, but it's purely because they're on an eco and they know that they are maybe, most likely, going to be trying to end B. EG though with different ideas. They've been working A lot on their attack.
This wall also draws a clear line in the sand on A.
It is. Adsin overwhelmed by the Utah. This is ult expended here. Now he's way out into the open. DTP needs to be accounted for. The Haunt at his back. Not killed in time. It's still just pistols that you're working with. And he takes that timing. Sees the Utah sailing past him. Good for that. Stray shots though. Okeana still with that Sheriff, and it's going to take more miracles, more magic like that to see if he can put a stop to it. Because right now, it's Furia in control. It's looking inevitable that it's going to be up to 12 for them. Last player spotted out. Impossibility for
Dude,
Kong.
we're so close.
Match point for Furia. Two
This is
opportunities
so
to close. A reminder though that on Haven, EG, they look like they're in a winning position on Haven.
Literally, we
It did
just-
go to overtime. Furia had chances to close.
Okay, if they can win,
Couldn't. EG grinded it out.
2 points. They have to win 2.
They'll be hoping, they'll be thinking about that map 1, seeing if they can do the same thing again. Rifles back on board. Superman with a pit in his back pocket too.
They have to win
If they
2
can get
now
into
in a
post
row.
plant,
No more second chances here. It's all
Yeah,
an
the
investment from
Team
EG.
Liquid one.
Throwing everything into this round. Koala Noob with the aggro play, this time pushed back. It's a Haunt and long range with a Util Prowler. Narrowly avoided. Just had all control and bow now one away from the Steel Garden.
most of the time,
They're going
Artazine has
2
been
in a
setting
row,
up on
guys.
Furia have not rotated their positions with the Vice too much.
Same Viper wall on B. Clear game plan
What's
for
up,
Furia.
what's up?
A lot of spam damage. This is seen on 21 HP. Gets away from the though, keeps his life intact, and that could be pivotal.
Yeah.
I don't want to look silly.
There are 3 players stacked on this C site on defense. Not something the Fury have been doing an awful lot. Comms calling has actually been pretty good. Like, the defaults have been denying Furia information. Tap at the door.
Yeah, still got his Util. It's lying in wait with the Thorns. The flash towards the back of the wall, but he, critically, is not home.
It's a passive hold on the A site. Superman may be able to get a pit down.
30 seconds though.
30 seconds left.
Losing the timing now. The Haunt clears most of it. Addison's found a gap. a time in between most of this util, and this wall's still there. It stunted them. They don't know what to do. There goes the pit. Superman's down. No pit. And
okay.
just holding it back. Takes matters into his own hands.
Well, you know, we gave it everything we
It's
had.
an impossibility, isn't it? How the hell do you find a way forwards? 10 seconds remaining. The spike out of his grasp. So close, yet so far for them. They fall at the final
man was playing with no
Furia, dragging it back into their control.
You telling me Koala Noob was playing with no shoes on? I think that should be disqualification, personally. I personally believe that if you play with no shoes on stage, you should be disqualified.
You got to give EG their
Not
flowers because they
Digizin had
played
his
well
shoes.
today. The problem is they actually didn't get the victory when the opportunity was handed to them.
Personally,
And when you're
I
the
believe
underdogs
if
in a
you
game
play with
like
your
this,
shoes off
you need
and you are
those
not wearing
points in the
blue,
win column. They might be looking
you should
back
be
at this
disqualified.
match at the end
I do.
of the round robin stage, gutted
I
that
do.
this was what, you know, caused
Wow,
them to miss
that
out on
was
playoffs.
so close, guys. That was actually
Dug
so
deep
close.
In a match like this, they definitely got tested. Various ways, but they can take a bow. Move one step closer. Second win so far in their group.
That
So
was
they are
actually
looking. Listen, despite being tested, currently in a prime position for playoff contention.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're still in a good position to be top of the group, maybe even top of Americas. This game, though, was a bit of a fallback after their NRG dominance, right? You go up against a team that comes third in Santiago, and you wipe the floor with them. And then
All right, we're getting an interview. I wonder if we're still getting an interview because they lost.
A bit of a... I mean, it could be a ceiling and a floor for Furia. Sure. But if this is their floor, it's certainly not bad. They're still able to dig deep, find some dominant maps like Pearl.
And listen, that can happen with groups as well. You can have a team that just takes their foot off the gas on a given day. Just for a moment, but there are no slouches, there are no free wins. They had to work for this one. Right down to the bitter end in that final map.
And I think the other teams in their group will be looking at this and thinking, all right, hold on. Maybe we can beat Furia. We'll be coming into this game looking for blood next time.
Not so unstoppable.
But at the same time, man, they maintain that undefeated streak in Americas.
Yeah.
They have yet to lose
Absolute
to an American
tragedy.
team.
To be fair, this was way closer
You know,
than
as
anyone
much
would
as
have
we're talking
predicted.
about
It was
they look-
so
they look
close.
like EG Drew Blood
It
here,
was
they
so
look
freaking
mortal.
close.
Yeah, but
But doesn't it still count like against us whether it was close or not?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Actually, pretty key point. Yeah, it's still looking pretty good, aren't they? And yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it's
they've got
still,
plenty to
like,
look forward to as well as we get
an
deeper into the
L.
group. But for now, we're going to send it out to Liz. She's down on the stage for that Verizon post-match interview. Take it away.
Were they
Thank
interviewing?
you so much, Ren Sideshow. And I'm here with Artizine of Furia. You just said to me, I am so tired. Because, I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. That was an unexpected way of getting that result, right? We all
That was
of
a
the talent
long,
predicted you to win Furia.
bro. Like literally, calm
Not
clutching
as
those
close
two
as
early
that
rounds
was.
would have won.
Overtime,
Period.
the first
No,
map,
there was
almost
like
overtime, the
3
third
rounds where it was like
Talk
we
to me of
just
kind of
let
about
them
the
win.
energy, especially going into that third map.
After
Was
I
anyone
said
else tired? How are you
y'all's
keeping up the
camps
comms?
embarrassing.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing that we had to focus for this series was the energy. I think we started with like really low energy, so it took us to like actually like warm up and realize, wake up guys, we actually need to play, you know what I mean?
So talk to me about that first map, because when I spoke to Camino, he said we just weren't in the server. You know, like what you're saying. That was very, very close. You could have absolutely taken that.
I mean, yeah, it does,
What
but if
in
you
your
can
eyes
play the
in-game
best
besides
in the league
comms
this
maybe
closely,
helped push that in EG's
should
favor?
hop for the rest of
I think they were playing
Hopefully.
a really solid game.
I hope
think
it
they
doesn't
had a good
ruin
game plan
their
against Solid
morale
Red,
though.
so
Like I hope they're not
honestly,
tilted
it's a good
from
thing
that.
for
I
them,
think they
honestly.
played like
But, yeah,
insanely
like we were so tired.
well for
like, low
majority
energy, so
of
we
that
couldn't
game.
adapt as fast as we usually do.
Majority of
So
that
that's why it took us
series,
to, like,
they were
start,
really
winning
they were
rounds
really
pretty
putting it
Was there
down.
a conversation between map 1 and map 2 of like, all right, guys, like wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank
I just told them,
you.
guys, don't overthink. We have the reads.
Oh.
We just need energy and comms up. Don't play scared. Like,
Hopefully
stuff
we
that we
will
usually do when playing with low energy.
bounce back.
Now, with this being such an unexpected result, my last question for
What
you
I
is, how
remember,
confident are you in Furia
our
making it to playoffs? 'Cause this
entire
was
like
very,
group
very
that we're
close,
in
Artizine.
I
is
think it
a
doesn't
tough
change
group.
much.
So
I think we're really confident as a team in general. Doesn't matter the team we're playing against. I think
hopefully
the
we'll
CG
use
game
this
was a
as
good game to actually
momentum,
make us wake up a
propel
little bit.
us
So we just make sure we
to
don't do that
further
again next
victory.
matches.
Well, good luck next match. We're sent over to match point with Alum and EU.
We're live.
live now.
Yeah, we're going live.
No, but no one heard that out. No one heard that, right? No one heard that? You'll tell us. In any case, though, welcome to Match Point, friends. I got Ian and Alam here with me today, and first things first, congratulations. Hard-fought victory for sure. You know, there was like a pre-hype video coming into it where you guys were talking about the matchup.
Yeah, it happens.
And, you know, it was like a lot of confidence facing off against EG because I think you guys have every reason to be confident, but EG definitely gave you guys a fight here. Were you expecting that coming into this one?
Dude, they were on Digizen.
Yeah.
They were on Digizen for that last part. They wanted to make sure that he was not able to even pop off. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for bringing the energy, for bringing the hype. I hope that next time I'll be able to watch a win with y'all. But until next time and until tomorrow, I wish you guys nothing but W's in your games. Bountiful LP. Never imagine. Y'all have a good night. Bye bye.
Okay, so you guys have pretty